from the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. It's some kind of radio show. Starring Earl McCune, Mike Haig, Comedy Killer, Tony Haven, Secret Agent, Ben Langstaff. And I'm your announcer, Lori McCune. Now, here's Earl McCune and the radio.
All right. We're here. We're live.
Here?
We're here. We're barely here, but we're here.
Night before Easter.
I am still not used to not wearing headphones.
Yeah,
I know. It throws me off, too, a little bit.
Right before you spoke, I was like, oh, God, my head.
No, I have to... Well, I know it works, so I have to turn down the volume. So...
I don't like it.
Oh.
Happy Saturday.
It's not that bad. I mean,
It's just weird, though, because I like
used
being able to hear,
years of doing it that
Yeah.
way, but we really don't need them.
Right.
Because now, if we still had Zoom going...
That'd be different.
That
That'd
might
be
be
different.
Yeah.
We'd probably add the headphones, but I really, as much trouble as we had with all those jacks and everything as was, screw it, it's not worth it. Because, I mean, just to remove the jacks was such a pain in the ass. That's why I took everything apart.
Right.
I was like, fuck this. Everything was like all wrapped up about 1,000 different ways, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? So... Well, welcome to the show. Tonight's our March 30th episode here. Baseball, hot dogs, and beer. The Major League Baseball season is underway.
All-American show.
The
Absolutely.
BBB.
The BBB. And tonight we're going to celebrate, we're going to talk a little baseball. We're going to eat some hot dogs. I mean, what goes better than hot dogs and beer with baseball? I mean, you go to the ball game, you got to have a hot dog. Got to have beer. I mean, those are kind of like givens.
Even though the beer costs about $25.
But we're going cheaper tonight. We're not spending $25 on beer.
But
No.
even then, it's still part of the experience of being at the stadium.
Yeah. Well, we'll think of tonight as like dollar dog night because we got a shit ton of hot dogs.
We got
Yeah.
a shit ton of hot dogs.
Yeah.
We got chips. We
went all out.
And we have a ton of different toppings. By the way, I added some of that that cotton candy jalapenos to a hot dog.
the cowboy candy.
Uh-huh.
I need to find
Dude, that's like sex in the mouth. Yeah. That's all I'll say. Jason, hi from On Tap in Cuyahoga Falls. Jason's at the On Tap tonight.
What's up, buddy?
The place is still open?
Yeah.
You're keeping it open there, buddy.
Yeah, they're there for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went downhill, but they're still there.
Yeah.
I remember when On Tap was the place to go for a burger. They were
Yeah.
so awesome.
There's definitely
And
nowhere
then within
near.
like 3 years, it was like, what happened to On Tap?
They're
My
nowhere
God.
near what they used to be.
I
mean, that's
remember their wings being really good.
Their wings
Yeah.
were good, yeah.
Yeah, I used to go there for karaoke when there wasn't a whole lot of places around before every place started getting it again.
Right.
It was about the only place that I had found that was doing it.
Okay. I just want to make sure we don't sound like we're over-modulated.
Yeah.
And even with the headphones on, we still couldn't tell.
We couldn't tell,
No.
no.
We sound amazing.
It was how it broadcasted.
Oh, I don't need to turn on mic 2. So mic 2 can go off. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go.
For now.
Yeah, because we don't have a mic 2.
Until some hooligans come here and come downstairs.
Yeah, well, my hooligans at work and the other hooligans at work too, so.
So we're hooligan free for a while. And
We're
my
hooligan free.
is
Wow.
stuffing her face right now. I swear to God, she ate I looked when she walked in. She ate a half a hot dog coming down your stairs. I swear to God.
Well, we have a lot of hot wieners. to eat.
Mongo want food.
Feed me. But we have a lot of hot dogs tonight. Tonight's a hot dog and beer night for
Baseball.
sure. Baseball. How about the guards, huh? Start
We're
off.
3-0.
Oh, they win it?
I think so.
You-
We're
Playing the mighty Oakland Athletics.
the mighty sucky. They're terrible.
Well, no
You
one
thought-
even
you
goes
thought-
to the game there.
You thought the Guardians were cheap.
Yeah, well, Oakland's.
Oakland's way cheaper.
Yeah.
Now,
Oakland's
they'll
got
start
it.
spending money in a couple years when they move to Vegas.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's why they're moving. I mean, there's no more pro sports in Oakland.
Well, I
anymore.
mean,
Who's
they
gonna go-
haven't done anything for that stadium.
I just
That
want to
stadium is-
see.
Yeah.
I just want to see Vegas, a Vegas baseball team, Vegas sports team. Period.
Yeah.
Be called the Mobsters.
Yeah.
Vegas.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Vegas mobsters. But
Vegas.
who would honestly go and watch them if they moved to Vegas?
That
A lot
it's
of
already
people.
set in
A
stone
lot
there.
of people in
They're
Vegas.
going to Vegas.
Yeah, they're going to Vegas. It's already done.
2028 season will be the first year.
Do you
in
think
Vegas.
Vegas is just Vegas itself? Like
No, I think. Well,
People live there.
Well, yes, I know people
Go to the game, get hookers and cocaine.
in the bathroom. No, I think of Vegas as another like transplant city with sports. So like, you have just your people vacationing and let's go to a baseball game.
no,
Right.
no Vegas.
You'll get people in Eastern California that still.
Holy shit! Guardians won 12-3.
12-3. Well, I think they've definitely had a nice start to the year.
Yeah.
Hey, just like 159 more games to go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, in case you needed some on tap trivia, according to Jason, they remodeled the place in 2017, and the place is packed.
That's
tonight.
good to know.
happy.
Thanks,
Sunday.
Jason.
Thanks.
The more you know.
Hey, so what's tomorrow,
Our in
Ben?
the field reporter.
Come on, you know you want to say it. You know you want to say it.
Happy Easter.
I hope that punch was audible. I hope our listeners heard me slug you in the
Yeah.
arm.
Well, I did comment on your post earlier. I did add a little bit
I
of.
can't fucking post anything now. With
No, because every time I see something.
Are we getting into a Ben rant already?
Yeah.
Sure.
Last time I ranted about the way you fucking talk and talk about holidays. Now let's talk about your damn Facebook again. You can't post anything on Facebook without getting picked on because you post like an 80-year-old fucking man.
Yeah.
I posted a cool
You were in your 20s and you're like, let's go to the pancake social.
Yeah.
Bingo tonight at 8 o'clock.
And then a euchre tournament at 9.
And the worst part of it all, the absolute worst part, you don't go to any of the things you post about.
I posted a cool painting.
I
Yeah.
posted a painting that I'm never going to do. You don't do or go to any of the
No,
things you
but
post
fucking
about.
go look
But
at
you
it.
share it like you're
Well,
part of an 80-year-old
It
community.
is pretty.
I did add to it though. I did notice.
did.
The Shady
And I
Pines
appreciate
Nursing Home
it.
bingo nights tonight. So
Yeah.
yeah, from 4 to 5.
Most people your age are like, look at me, I'm at the baseball game. Or look at me, I'm banging my chick. Whatever. Ben's like, let's go to bingo. And you can even hear that tone of your voice in your posts. I'm reading it and I can hear you going, bingo tonight at 8 o'clock. Happy Easter. Fucking Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
I almost posted about a adult.
Cigars and whiskey tonight.
I almost
Yeah.
posted about an Easter egg, adult Easter egg hunt
That would have at least made
Yeah.
sense.
we would
tonight.
have been okay with that one.
But
I mean, I always, I'll make fun on other people's posts because I tell them every year when I do Easter egg hunts, if there's snow on the ground, don't color the eggs. That makes the hunt more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And even better, don't hard boil them.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, way to fuck with a kid.
Yeah.
It's Easter, Mommy.
Yeah.
Do I start putting 2 of my new medicine in the afternoon evening slots?
You have to ask Lori that one, buddy. Okay.
You guys can't pick on him too much. He's just posting the events that'll get him home by his bedtime.
Yeah.
Exactly. Damn.
That's my daughter. That is my daughter.
Damn.
If anybody listening did not hear what she said from the peanut gallery,
What the
she
hell?
said that we can't pick on Ben too hard for what he posts because he's just posting the events that'll get him home in time for his bedtime.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like an 80-year-old fucking man.
Ben goes to bed at 7:30.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ben, you're about 20 minutes away from your bedtime. So
Yeah.
Well, no.
how you gonna survive today?
I'm 50.
I swear to God, dude, we go out in the garage, we hang out back, we go to the cigar shop. You don't talk or act like this. You get in front of a microphone, and it's Happy Ben. The fuck is wrong with you? You're the only person I know whose radio voice goes from normal to gayer than shit.
Yeah.
Even gay people are going, what the fuck?
They're like going, no.
He is not one of ours.
You could have him.
We need you to move out of the complex you're living in now. I found 2 perfect roads for you. Apartment buildings. One's called Eastgay, Eastgay.
Are you sure it's not
The other one's
East-
Westgay.
Gate.
Do you hear this right now? Do you hear the dogs? Even the dogs are bitching at you.
Yeah.
They're joining in on my rant right now.
Are you sure it's not East
What?
Gate?
Or do like I did with people. You know, I get all these people that, hey, tomorrow's Easter, he is risen. And I said, well, yeah, I said that a couple weeks ago, too. He is risen.
Jason sent me photos of how busy it is over there tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So he sent
Holy
photos
Lord.
to me.
Oh.
It
Those
must be
people, I mean, they still got good food.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, it's
I have
just-
no problem with the place.
I
Everyone
have no
in the
problem
cities
with the
are-
place. It just went from like
The place.
an 8 or a 9 to
Yeah.
like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
The place.
I mean, Newt Rockney opened up all these restaurants. I mean, I'd rather spend my money at his place. They got better
Or
variety.
Rockneys?
Love it.
I have loved Rockneys
Oh, I love- yeah.
forever.
Yes.
Rockneys is good. I like Rockneys.
The French onion soup.
Even
oh, I
when-
love their French
Even
onions.
when a
Yeah.
specific Rockneys goes downhill, it's still good.
It's still good.
Yeah, I love their French onion. I like to get they make a hell of a Reuben sandwich there too.
Oh, yeah.
They make a hell
Or
of
the,
a
or the
Reuben.
Terminator sub.
That's a good sub.
One of my favorite meals is their simplest meal, though. It's chicken tenders. You got to get the honey mustard with it.
Get some more hot dogs,
And all the
Kaylee. We got
fries you
plenty.
can flip and eat.
Get some more hot dogs. We got plenty. Yeah.
She'll eat more
7
later.
later. Yeah, she had 7 already. She's.
You know what I had last time for a change of pace? Get the fajitas platter. There's so much food.
They are good.
I haven't been to Rockneys in way too long.
Yeah.
You guys got one. I mean,
We
with
do.
where- yeah, I mean, there's one in North Canton.
There's one in North Canton, not far from us. I love Rockneys. We don't go out to eat that much anymore.
Yeah.
I'll take that over Applebee's.
Oh, hands
Crapplebee's.
down all day long.
Applebee's.
Crapplebee's is what I call it.
I think one of my favorite ones, I don't know if it's still there, but it was the one not far from Highland Square that was like the corner bar.
Yeah.
Is
Still
it still
there.
there?
I karaoke right next door to it.
I love that one because
Yeah.
it actually had the old school
She's
bar.
alive.
Holy Lord.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
The Walking Wounded.
To Walking Wounded.
Yeah, there's no wounds. She wants up her IV mark. How you feeling?
Sucky.
Yeah, I was telling your husband, I said, how's your blood pressure so low when you're married to him?
I know, right? Hey, honey, when you put the hot dogs on, you gotta add water to it.
I had water in it.
There's water.
It's evaporated.
Oh,
Now
okay.
the freaking wieners are like huge.
Oh, good.
Well, the
It,
ones in
like,
the back were
I mean,
steamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We like huge wieners.
Honey, they
At
were
Ben.
almost burnt.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah,
like,
the ones in the back were steamed. The ones in the front were boiled.
But they were still on.
yeah.
With no water.
Oh, okay. Well, they need to be turned off.
Whoops. Split hot dogs.
Oh, they were all split. For
That's
sure.
okay. They'll still eat.
That's alright. I mean, they were almost burning, so you gotta be careful.
Well, thanks, baby. I
Trying to
appreciate
put that char on them.
a little extra. A little extra
Imitate real char.
adds
Hi.
extra. As Ben would say, it adds extra flavor.
I didn't say it. He said it.
No, she touched your arm and you went, hi. The fuck?
He loves me.
I do love you. I'm being made fun of the way I talk.
It's only when you talk on air.
Yeah, when you're on the microphone, that's how you sound.
If we went to break right now,
you'd be like, all right.
you'd be
Shut up,
fine.
motherfucker.
But on air, she touches your arm. Hey.
See if he does it again. Hi, Ben.
Hey, mama. How you doing?
I'll take that all day long.
That's,
over
see,
the
that's
frickin-
good.
Yeah.
That's, hi.
We're going to make a man out of you yet.
We're gonna teach you some stuff about. By the way, if you need to know, there's a bingo night at the Shady Pines Nursing Home. Ben, let us know about that.
Yay!
Yeah, want to go?
Yeah, hell
Alright,
yeah, I want to
let's
go to
go.
Grab your dabber.
I just don't have nobody to go with.
You and I can go.
Sweet.
Dear Jesus.
When's this?
Help me, Jesus.
When's our date?
They're old.
You resurrect tomorrow. We're going to need you sooner.
Only on this show. Only
Yeah,
on
I have a bingo date now.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go too?
No.
Okay.
That's why I don't have nobody to go with.
I would go to bingo.
I don't like bingo.
Why not?
Because old people are there, and it smells like old people in there.
It's not old people.
Smells like
It's
formaldehyde.
mostly old people.
Not
Smells like
I've
formaldehyde,
been to.
used Depends, and
And embalming.
Preparation H.
In preparation H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony checked.
Well, he's probably driven a few of them home. Grandpa got a little too drunk.
Grandpa
surprised.
got a little too drunk at the...
gonna call that Northeast Ohio bar hopper.
He'll-
Hell, I had a booking Wednesday. The lady calls me in the morning. I was parked next to you at a gas station, and I wrote your number down, and, well, I live in Medina. We can't get Ubers and Lyfts out here. I want to go to Akron. And I said, and I gave her the price, and she's like, where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming from Akron. All right. And they bartended, and some guy wanted to take her out, and she wanted to bring her friends, so he paid for them both. The Mercedes he left in, I'm telling you what, he could have probably afforded to bought the place. And he ended up, they paid me $100.
What you don't know is that car's the only thing he owns.
He probably sleeps in it. Yeah, they paid me $100, and then I walked. They were like, when we walk out of the restaurant, come claim us. We don't want this guy to get any funny ideas. So I went out and, picked him up and walked him to the car and everything, and he gave me another $100, and I'm like,
He gave
Alrighty.
them funny ideas.
Yeah.
This guy was old enough to be-
add to his roving report. He alternates every other weekend between On Tap and the Windsor Pub.
Oh.
All right, yeah, you know what? Last show, I think he was at the Windsor.
He was at the Windsor.
He was at the window.
hey, Jason, you need to go down the street from the Windsor the one day. There's a place on the right called Dreamers. Pop in there. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Go to Rockneys next week.
Jason's food and beer reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, trust
He's our in the field reporter.
Jason,
in
you're our
field.
honorary in the field reporter now.
Or even better, if you want someplace better than Dreamers, I'm sure go down Arlington and Waterloo. The south end of Akron. There's a place called the Spearmint Rhino. I'm sure you'll love that place. They got great food, from what I hear.
Oh, boy.
Huh?
Have your mom and stepdad take you down
Oh,
there,
my
and
God.
The spearmint right.
you'll have a blast.
I came here for the steak dinner, and I got a lot of other meat. Oh, good Lord.
Talk about a hot dog night.
Yeah.
They have that every night.
Woo!
On that note. Well, I'm out of stuff to talk
Yep.
about now because we made fun of Ben
right.
already. So
Yeah.
17 minutes into the show, and we are done.
We're done.
yeah.
It was a good show.
We could discuss.
Baseball?
Absolutely, Ben.
Hey, I could be in Philadelphia right now in the suite watching my Braves play.
Screw your Braves.
They're going to win the World Series this year. Come on now.
At some point, and I know you don't watch a whole lot of sports, but I want to ask everyone their top three baseball teams, like their top three favorite
Teams?
Yeah, like they're like A team, like number one, B and C team.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
For you Guardians.
No.
All right.
I have not and will not watch. Guardians are dead. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Indians.
so they're always going to be the Indians.
I'm still an
yes,
Indians guy.
always-
Understood.
I'll still call them the Indians. It is what it is. Indians Guardians.
Hey, just wait until the Dolans tell you you're not allowed to wear Chief Wahoo in the stadium anymore.
I only have two teams, and you're not going to like me for
The Yankees?
no.
Okay, good.
No. So, okay, I mean, I'll give you the Guardians, but it's the Indians, damn it. It's always going to be
Always
the
going to
Indians.
be the Indians.
Oh,
I grew up going to see the Indians. I'm an Indians fan, not a Guardians fan.
Yeah.
So the Indians.
Okay.
Okay.
And because of my stepdad, the Red Sox.
Nothing wrong with
My
that.
stepdad was from Boston.
Yeah.
We went to every Indians game where the Red Sox
Right.
came here, and that was just our
Now,
tradition.
have you ever been to Fenway?
I never got the chance, no.
Dude, that stadium.
When we were actually in Boston visiting, it
Mm-hmm.
was like freaking dead of winter. We weren't going to.
Yeah. Obviously,
I
no
had
ball
a
games.
chance So when I was
Fenway's a
younger,
nice park.
I'm sure it is.
I had a chance to either go to a game or take a tour of Fenway, and I chose the game.
Well, the green and the
Which
green
I
monster.
should have. I should have when I was younger.
But taking the game in, though, I mean, there's nothing like taking the game there.
Yeah,
Either,
and
so
that was
there's
fun
nothing
as
wrong.
hell.
That's not a bad decision. I mean, I think it's a win-win either way you win.
Yeah.
Well, true. I mean, Fenway either
Go
way.
Cubs, go!
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
And I mean,
those
dude,
are good
okay.
two teams. I mean,
Well, what's the tour going to be? In all fairness, what's the tour going to be? Here's the bleachers. Here's the
Well, I
concession
mean,
stand. And
behind-
if you look directly to your left, the men's room. Urinal number 1 is broke down today, but urinals number 2 through 8 work just fine. If you look around the corner to your right is the women's room.
Yeah.
So I think you made the right choice going
Yeah.
to the game
Well, I
versus the tour.
I think tour you get behind the green wall and all that, but
This is
The Green
seat
Monster.
number 57A. Do you know who sat here one time? I don't fucking know either, but somebody did.
Yeah.
This is where Big Pappy shit himself the one day.
And I gotta throw a little bit of that Boston accent, and if you go out to the parking lot, that's where you're gonna find your car. And it's not too far to the car. I mean,
I almost thought you said you look at Pence's, we're going to find your cock.
That's what he said too.
you've never heard the Boston accent?
Yeah.
I've heard it many times, but it's not like you said you were going
Hey,
to
where's the
find his.
cock?
I thought he was going to find his cock.
That's not findable, sir. We've looked all over this tour, and it's just not here.
Dude, where's my cock?
Lori says that to me every night. Where the fuck is that damn thing?
shriveled.
No comment.
Shriveled. Shriveled. I ain't shriveled. That fucker works.
Yeah, I can respect the Red Sox. As long as you're not a Yankees fan.
Not a Yankees
Although
fan.
the best was when Big Poppy. Did you ever watch that bit with Big Poppy? And then I don't know. I think it was Derek Jeter came on commentary. Big Poppy had a gift for him, and he gave him the Red Sox jersey with Jeter on the back of it.
I saw that.
Jeter throws it in the field.
I saw that.
Oh, that was great.
See, unfortunately, I don't.
I shaved today.
Yeah, but yours is a lot smoother than
I enjoy sports. I can't say that I
Before
love
the show?
sports,
No.
but I don't really watch sports. I work too much.
Yeah.
B,
you
spend
fish.
time with my family, and everything else I do for fun is either sitting here with you guys on this stupid show, or I go outdoors.
Yeah.
You know, so unfortunately, when we have sports shows or sports conversations,
Yeah,
I can't add much.
I can't add a whole lot other than I like to go for the food
Yeah.
and the beer, and
I feel like ballparks and food are now becoming outrageous.
well,
All these different big name restaurants
you
and
think
ballparks.
about it. You go to the ballparks now. There's it used to be like, remember you used to get like hot dogs, and nachos,
Popcorn.
peanuts, popcorn,
Beer.
Cracker
Yeah.
Jacks.
Yeah.
Now you can go and get like gourmet
Yeah,
freaking
what?
meal at the
Yeah.
freaking
I don't want a
ballpark.
gourmet
now.
meal. I'm at the freaking ball game. I
like-
want a hot dog.
It's like I took Alex to a game a couple years ago. I had seats up to go to a game. The one of
sweet
the two
seats?
times I had the suites. Well, the one time we had to get our own food. So of course Alex gets a freaking pizza surprise. You know, I tried it. It was actually good pizza. They had like a brick oven pizza there. It was actually really good. And then, of course, me, I'm going to the ball game. I want some hot dogs.
Yeah.
Throw me some hot dogs. Give me a cold beer.
Yep.
I'm good. You
We
know,
should have a show night on Dollar Dog Night.
this is Dollar Dog
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah.
Another real at a game Dollar Dogs.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we talk about doing at place shows, and they never happen.
Show events.
And they never happen.
Yeah.
We're all
Show
busy,
trap.
damn it.
That's what Ben called it. Show trap.
But no, I mean,
Guys
I do
died
miss,
out.
and this will tell you how long it's been since I did this, but whatever the hell they're called now,
Yeah.
when it was the Arrows,
Oh, yeah, the rubber,
Rubber
ducks.
ducks.
are they? I didn't know if they were still the Rubber Ducks or not.
Yeah, they're still.
I knew they became the Rubber Ducks at some
Yeah.
point. I didn't know if they still were, but when they were the Arrows, I loved going to that stadium and
Oh, yeah.
watching.
That's
Like
a nice
it was,
stadium.
I'm
nice
sure
little
it
ballpark.
still is reasonably inexpensive, but
It's
at the
still
time
fairly
it was
cheap.
massively inexpensive.
Yeah.
It's still fairly cheap.
And it
Half
was a
the seats are
blast.
given away anyway.
Well, yeah.
I listen to the morning, the morning show I listen to. Well, here's our prize, and then here's a 4-pack of Arrows tickets. And when I win them, I take them downtown and sell them.
Now see,
Hey, I got 4 seats, $20.
now see to what Ben's saying. If we wanted to do it as friends
Yeah.
and not as part of the show, because that's just too much of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That would be.
I would have no issue if we got together and went to a couple Rubber Ducks games this
Yeah.
year.
I could walk there.
But I'm really not interested in trying to do the show there because
Well,
we never
no,
make that
not-
work.
No, not just going.
What,
Guys.
film our escapades,
A
and then
frickin'
then I have to
Friday night
edit
out.
all that. And,
Right.
yeah.
I can meet you guys there after work because I could diagonal from work. I can just walk over there,
Yeah, I mean,
which is nice because
like every year now, I get to go to Philly
Broken
because
girls down here.
my
Keeps trying to
your elbow healing.
The elbow.
getting. She gets her staples out on Monday.
Just give me a pair of pliers.
I'm
I'll
taking
save
them out for you right now.
That's what I always did with mine.
need my arm braced.
I can take the staples out. Tony can brace your arm.
Give you a couple shots of liquor, you'll be fine. You never
No
feel
one
it.
ever lets me do it. You know, I have taken out every stitch I ever had in my body except for my head because I was 2.
Staples.
Staples is no different.
Surgical.
So
Plus, she has to
The
start
only-
physical therapy.
The only difference is the tool I used to cut them out.
No, man.
now you poke them out. Needle nose pliers, plop, plop, plop. Boom. What do you think the doctor's going to use?
But I think it's more fun to take snips and like cut them
Oh, okay.
so that she hears that.
so
and,
you
like,
can hear the sound of.
I think they're probably going to do X-rays on her too again to make sure.
oh
everything's-
yeah.
And how do you know there's staples and not stitches?
X-ray's not hard. Just cut her arm.
What happened? What happened that
She
you
took-
know what it is?
Let me guess. She took her thing off, didn't she?
Just for 30 seconds.
Did you?
She took her freaking cast off.
So
She ain't supposed to. It's a dislocated
listen.
arm.
You're the person that hurt your hand and wouldn't
Unintentionally.
drive one-handed.
I wasn't allowed.
I don't put any faith. Yeah, you weren't allowed.
I wasn't.
I don't put any faith in you.
Wait a minute.
She did.
Oh,
I did. I am so sorry.
Wait.
fine.
Wait a minute.
That is gorgeous.
I heard that you said she should take it off.
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I say that?
I've cut off my own.
Ew,
I've
dude,
cut off
what
my
the
own cast
fuck?
because I was sick of wearing it.
Ew. Staples?
Why are you?
You don't listen.
Why'd you say?
You're a rule breaker anywhere
she
but
was
unless the
like,
doctor
Aunt Lori
says
said
it.
I should take
No,
it
I'm
off.
not.
I'm like,
I
I don't
always-
think she would say that.
I hurt too much.
Say that.
Lori, I'm just giving you a hard
Oh,
time.
they're
I promise.
nice.
Hey, you know,
Sister was over.
Staples does sell Staples, right? But if you go to Dick's, you're not going to get any there.
No, different kind of story. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I told her never
swear
to take
God.
that thing off.
Oh,
Where'd
yes.
she get that at?
She told me when
Hey, speaking of surgery,
sister was
I know
over.
these two guys didn't meet her because remember my ex Kelly? She came in and sat with the
Yeah.
station there. Hadn't talked to her in about a year, so I texted her. Well, it turns out she went to Tijuana and got one of those stomach sleeves done. And I said, honey,
That's
well, I had already.
brave. That's brave.
That's what I told her. I said, I imagine when you go to get surgery down there, I was like, do you remember the beginning of Batman when Joker got all his surgery done in that little basement back alley?
Where you said surgery.
Okay, senorita, we are going to staple your stomach.
I was
now.
like, I just picture them using these rusty surgical
Drink the
tools.
tequila, eat
and
the worm,
she's
'cause
like,
it's gonna
Oh,
her
hurt.
insurance
work
work.
with.
That's all I have to work with, Mr. Napier.
You must really like my soft legs. I don't think you've stopped ever since I put my leg on you.
They're right there. So
But yeah, she had it done. She's lost some, and I was like, we got to go to dinner. I'm like, you don't call me for a year. I get worried about you, and all that. And she was like, who'd you hear that I went to Mexico from? I said a friend. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to rat him or her out. So
Rodrigo, he told me you ate the worm and they cut your stomach open. And then you lost the weight.
it's like all these people, I see the sign, the guy on the side of the road holding the sign that says, Jesus saves. I rolled down the window and yelled, yeah, Moses invests. He's kind of looked at me kind of strange. And then he's like, have you found Jesus?
I lost.
And I said, I sure have.
Me too.
He was with Juan and Jose doing my roof 5 years ago. But he
That
didn't
was
like to be called...
Jesus.
He didn't like to be called Jesus. He would rather be Jesus.
Since
No
we're
sense
going to
of
make
humor.
religious jokes the day before my religion, I have to point out that if you look at Tony in the camera, his bald spot looks like a yarmulke.
It does. It's right where my yarmulke
It's
sits.
kind of perfect.
Yeah.
It's the perfect fit.
Well, I keep trying to tell my buddy John he has like only has
just
that
make-
strip of hair around here, and he goes to the beauty salon because he likes to flirt with the girlies. Do they give you a discount because your haircut takes 5 minutes? Why don't you just grow it long, grow your mustache, and grow a Fu Manchu and start wearing bandanas? You could be the gray-haired Hulk Hogan. I'm like, then you wouldn't have to go in there and flirt with the girlies.
On that note, let's go to
Break
break.
time.
Then we'll come back and have some hot dogs. All right, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show.
Listen, Buster, man to man.
Yeah?
You smoke a Roy-Tan cigar?
Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan cigar. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. For a taste that is better by far.
Roy-Tan offers you a wide choice of shapes and sizes to suit your taste. Whichever you choose, you'll enjoy the fine-tasting tobaccos that Roy-Tan is famous for.
Come on now, bring it up, boys. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan cigar. Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan. For a taste that is better by far.
Man to man, smoke a Roy-Tan from the American Tobacco Company.
Double L light lager beer. 1 L for light and 1 for lager. Double L light lager beer. Light lager beer by Valentine. Light lager beer is here. So ask the man for a double L light lager beer.
Yes, light lager beer by Valentine is here. Double L proves a beer can be truly light and still give you the lager beer flavor you want. Say double L for a double treat.
Light lager beer by Valentine.
Have you read the label?
Sure.
Have you taken a look?
Sure.
The story behind the label reads like an open book.
It seems to me you have excellent reading taste.
Where there's life, there's fun.
Have you read the label? Let me put it this way. Do you know of any other beer so proud of its ingredients, it prints them plainly on every can and bottle? Next time, make it Bud. Budweiser, king of beers.
Sure.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McEwen and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show.
Sorry, Lori and I over here are
You're
playing.
playing.
Bingo
You're
hunt.
guys are
We're
playing.
gonna go
footsie.
bingo. We're gonna go play
They're doing
bingo.
their
We're
old person
gonna-
bingo.
We're going to video the whole thing.
And we'll prove to you that
That is
bingo
not
is
old people.
fun, and make fun of me all you want.
You're about to get punched in the arm again.
Did you put barbecue sauce on your hot dog?
Yes, I did.
I don't think I've.
He's
ever,
having a hot wiener sandwich.
I don't think I've ever put barbecue sauce on a hot dog.
Oh my god!
Party
Oh, no.
foul.
Party foul.
No, nothing broke.
Well, answer me
Anyway,
this, Ben.
Jason, quick answer to your question on the Barberton Speedway. No, I've never been there. I used to live in Barberton, but I never went there.
What do they do there?
I don't know. What do they do?
Race?
Sounds like a speedway where they race cars.
The racing.
Well, I don't know. I went to Speedway before I came here.
Oh my god.
That's Cuyahoga Falls Speedway.
It doesn't involve bingo or pancakes.
Yeah.
That's another fun thing to go do is watch races.
Take you down to the inner belt. They got drag races down there. You probably enjoy it.
Wrong speedway.
Up.
Wow.
So to answer your question, yes, I put barbecue sauce on my hot dog. This is the one with the cowboy candy.
Yeah.
And I figured cowboy candy jalapenos is going to
Barbecue
go good
sauce?
with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And if you've never had barbecue sauce on a hot dog, it's freaking
Try it.
delicious.
Now, did you get one of each kind?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So this is the blue pan.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
That was the ballparks.
So the ballpark is getting the jalapeno barbecue. And Nathan's was the other one?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Relish and Stadium
The
mustard.
Nathan's the ones where they do the big thing on 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yep. With old Joey Chestnut.
Oh, God, yeah. Joey the Jaws Chestnut.
What's always funny
So-
because we watch our buddy Randy eat.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't dunk any of his food in water. He does drink a lot of water through. And you know what his favorite thing to drink with his challenges is, don't you?
Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Although everywhere he goes, they pretty much have Coke Zero. Overseas, they don't do diet anything.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's done a lot of easy challenges lately, stuff that I could probably beat.
Yeah, he's been on a
So
nice
were
little-
those the jalapenos
Yeah,
that
he's
had
been on a
your
nice little tear.
mouth on
Oh, the
fire?
master.
Not
Oh,
on
that's-
fire, just a little
You little
warm.
girl?
A little warm.
What
Yeah,
one's on?
that is a good mix. Anything on. Oh, bowling. Any.
I know him.
I've met him. I've seen him. Any hot dog with those jalapenos is a good mix, though.
Oh, that cowboy candy is amazing.
And that stuff, that's good with anything. You can eat that with just chips. Or on, I tried them on a burger the other night.
Oh, it's amazing.
I thought we did that for.
No, we didn't do
I
them with
put them on
burgers.
a grilled
no?
cheese.
Yeah. Oh. Oh,
So
yeah.
we got their cowboy candy,
Yeah.
cowgirl candy. I got their apple butter barbecue sauce, their regular, and then their habanero.
Yeah.
So 2 versions of that. Plus we got their regular apple butter.
Uh-huh.
So far, everything they make is amazing.
Yeah, like Lori.
And I've got their order form like taped
Yeah.
to my fridge.
She used to work with his wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his wife.
Where,
Oh, trust me, I know them now.
Do you?
where do you get that at again? The jalapenos?
Oh, I got them at when they had the event down here at, downtown. They had
And
a
I got
stand.
them at the fishing expo a couple weeks ago. But like I said, I saved their order.
They
for
were
them,
up there?
So
They have a little tent. They'll go to fairs and
Okay.
music events, festivals, things like
Well,
that.
I
They
didn't,
set up a shop.
I didn't know who they were, but you had let me try this like whenever you got it.
Yeah.
And when I saw them, I was like, no shit.
Yeah. Oh, they're
I
so
just
good.
looked at the dude. I was like, you are going to get my money this weekend. And he goes, I'll be right here.
Yep.
You know where to
Loyal
find
customer.
me.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
good
if that's
stuff.
her dad or who.
I
it
don't
was
know,
with
but
her.
I mean, if I see them again, I'm gonna get more of that shit. That cowboy candy.
I need to get. Some
It's good because it's not hot. It's just
No.
nice sweetness.
Yeah,
It's
nice-
got a little heat,
It's got some heat, but
but it's not like that. Oh my god, this is too hot. to eat. It's like
They got hotter.
I know. I tried a couple of the hotter things on samples.
well, and the cowgirl candy is more of a salsa.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got cherries in it too. So it's like sweet heat. Oh my god.
Now, if I could have seen my friend Val today, they were doing a pop-up because she sells like baked bread and she makes these bomb cinnamon rolls. The one thing she made that y'all might like is bacon jam.
Oh yeah.
God, what the fuck?
Bacon jam is amazing.
Bacon jam.
What?
The only I found a bingo.
Oh, look, I'm
Yeah.
looking for bingo too.
But-
See?
The only time it's
If you
open
leave
is
this
on
show to
Monday.
go play bingo, you are never allowed back.
I work every Monday.
They open up at 4:45 p.m. and close at 10. What old people are up at 10?
No, the crowd. Yeah. The crowd gets younger as the night goes on.
I'm gonna.
Because they go for the senior discount dinner.
Ben's
and
still
then-
looking for a bridge tournament though.
Yeah.
No, I'm uking.
Parcheesi.
Uking. I'm looking for.
What are you Googling?
I googled bingo halls near.
Can I
me.
say?
I don't see any for St. Eugene.
That would be fun.
Ben, if you wear that hat, you might get the senior citizen discounts.
Yeah.
At least somebody will do it with me.
Oh my God.
Everyone wants to do it with you, honey.
Honey, you can't save money for anything. How you gonna do it with me?
Oh, you.
I heard that before.
Oh, that's your famous line. I'm going to save some money up.
Now I have
I
medical
heard that
bills.
Uh-huh.
I have a broken arm.
I gotta find one first.
We're sticking around.
Well, Mike, what was your impression of that first hot dog?
That was good.
Yeah.
We're swimming in hot dogs.
That good heat.
Yeah.
That's it. I might.
Ben, did you have a hot dog yet?
I had 2 as well.
2?
You and I both.
Oh, that's
did.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I got room for 2 more at least.
The blood sugars are debating that one.
Well, don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow down on the beer.
Yeah.
Paradise.
By the way, I
Incorporated.
had a
Cuyahoga
I had to get blood work done before my surgery, right? My A1C is a little high.
Uh-oh. What is it?
5.7.
Uh-oh.
What's it supposed to be?
5.6 or lower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mine, I think the highest mine's been is like in the 9s.
Oh,
when
Jesus.
It was like real bad.
Wow.
Now I'm down to like under 7.
But it was like he said he wants. But here's the thing: like everything else that would indicate issues is lower.
Right.
So he goes.
Yeah,
So he goes. This maybe it's just. He said we'll just test it again in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. He goes. Did you have anything? Did you have any soda before you had your blood work? I was like, yeah, I had 2 Cokes at work.
Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. He said, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Well, so like
So I did stop drinking. I did cut back on the pop. I switched to this tea. It's
Tea? Yeah.
half the sweet, it's like
Oh, there you go.
half the sugar in it.
Yeah, I'm the same way with like energy drinks throughout the day. I'm trying to stick to like
drink a
Celsius.
Monster with my beer.
Yeah. I had to get blood work this morning. And for a diabetic, when you have to fast for about 12 hours,
That sucks.
when you wake up and your blood sugar is low and you're like, well, either I eat something tiny so I can raise it up just that little bit, or I just don't go get it done. So I was like, well, let me eat that tiny little bit. And then they're like, did you fast for 12 hours? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Sure did, yep.
Sure did. Yeah, because that's impossible to fucking fast.
As a diabetic,
Then
yeah.
then you get done having the blood work, and you're like, feed me,
Yeah.
feed me now.
Yeah.
That's when you just grow balls, look the doctor directly in the face and go, I'm diabetic, numbnuts. Do you think I fasted for 12 hours?
They don't know that.
What, that you're diabetic? Then they're not good doctors.
They're just people that take blood work.
Oh my God, Ben,
They
I'm
don't know
just
that
joking.
shit. They don't know that shit.
Well, okay, they're in the medical field.
Well, yeah.
If you say I'm diabetic, do you think I fasted for 12 hours? They're gonna know.
So
I mean, he does have. I mean, all you need is that hat. You could be Wilford Brimley. I mean,
Yeah.
you just need that hat again.
Yeah, just walk in when did you fast for 12 hours? Diabetes.
Yep. Nobody.
It hurts me to pee, and it causes me to be short with my family. I don't sleep at night.
Diabetes.
Does Alex have diabetes?
No,
So all the same symptoms.
no.
He hates
Is it-
family.
Do you
Oh, that too.
well, okay, so
I
like,
can't sleep at night. It hurts me to pee. Then the other day, I hit my wife. I don't have a wife though. Who did I hit?
Diabetes.
Who the hell did I hit?
Maybe you'll find Ben a Dia Buddy.
I'm on Diet Buddy groups on Facebook.
Ben's got a new disease. It's called triabetes. Yeah. He tries them all out.
Yeah.
I try all the beatuses.
She's single. Let's try her.
I beat us off earlier today, too.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Don't get it.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
No.
Not fun.
Get a girl home.
Thanks
Honey,
for the tip there, buddy.
that my finger wasn't the...
Don't get diabetes.
Get a girl home. Honey, my finger wasn't the type of prick I was going to show you.
Thanks to Ben and his tips, all the people that were standing in line waiting for diabetes have changed their mind.
Yeah.
Walk out. Don't get it.
Don't get it. Whatever you do, don't get it.
Take your insulin if you do get it.
Unless your kind of diabetes does not require insulin, then do not listen to him.
Yeah, type 2.
God.
Then take your medicine, your pills, and work out. And then you won't have it.
Or just diet if that's all you got to do. Don't listen to him.
Sorry.
He's giving advice. Wow, you just killed 18 people.
Yeah.
But Ben said to take the insulin, Ethel. You're not diabetic, Fred. I'm doing it.
Ben's losing it. Ben's gone bye-bye, Mike.
Jesus.
Next week, somebody's going to knock on the door.
You have a
Are you some kind of radio show? You have been sued.
Oh, no.
God.
You killed Fred, you son of a bitch.
We're looking for Ben, the diabetes spokesman for some kind of radio show.
Oh, my God.
Last thing he said was, Ethel, Ethel, I feel funny. I took 17 cc's of that diabetes.
Tony's dying over here. Ben's got diabetes, and Mike can't get his words out. And Lori's getting her leg rubbed. So.
Oh, God.
Take me out to the ball game.
Woo! Look, it's even on camera. You're rubbing my leg. Nice.
Sorry, Ethel. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Fred.
Jason might be taking
Know
over.
your victims' names, man.
Jason might be taking over the new Ben role. Every Saturday night, they have race car races at the racetrack.
It's summertime. They don't in the
Every
winter.
Saturday night, you'll never guess where you can find a good race at the racetrack.
It'd be more fun to watch them in the winter.
That'd be awesome.
Snow tire races. Hey, they race horses all winter.
But that's not too far off from rally car anyway.
Yeah.
Rally car is fun to watch, actually.
Now, I know Jason's listening.
Yeah.
Our good friend Bob used to put on Rockin' on the River.
Yeah.
You know he's retiring after this year.
Yeah.
And I remember the one time when Bob was still doing the weekend radio shows.
Right.
Jason called him and said, "Bob, why don't you do Rockin' on the River all later in the year? You know," he's just like, I might be able to cold drink beer, but you can always serve hot chocolate and coffee. And Bob was like, I wouldn't make any money doing that. Oh, you do what you do to make money? Jason, that's God's honest truth. That's what Jason asked Bob. You do what you do to make money?
Well.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, Bob loves going out there at 7 in the morning and leaving at 1 in the morning.
We do what we do here for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Only.
We're here to entertain you and ourselves.
Nobody pays us to be this stupid.
No.
We just do it naturally.
Who farted?
Huh?
He said, "Who farted?"
Who farted?
Nobody
Might have been Tony.
Nope, not me.
Ben, did you fart?
I'll claim that shit when I do it.
Yeah, I did.
No one would be in the room.
No.
No, that's you, honey.
My farts don't stink. They have a nice peachy goodness to them.
They smell like
Floral bouquet.
They smell like shit and
like
disappointment.
It smells like a bouquet of peaches.
That's why I got fart spray
fruits
right
and
by our
berries
bed.
and all natural ingredients.
Excuse me, I've been downwind of yours. That fart spray by your bed is for your ass too. Don't sit here and think mine don't stink. Bullshit.
don't do
you
that.
crop dusted me here,
A lot of
and by
times.
the time you got over here,
Bottle that
Mine
shit up.
barely ever
devil,
stink.
mine barely ever stink.
The only time
You
they ever
made
do
babies
is
cry.
when I'm
Yeah.
in the car by myself, unfortunately.
Bottle,
That I had to roll the damn window down.
Pretty bad when you gas yourself out.
Yeah,
You know it's
most,
bad
Yeah.
when you can't stand
But I
your
want to
own
get him
stink.
back, and it's always when he's not with me.
most people.
Bottle
You do that
yours
when you
up.
belch in my face. Bleh.
Just bottle yours up. Government can quit using mustard gas.
Well, you know those girls that do
Agent Brown.
They do sell their farts. You know.
Maybe I should.
Oh God!
No,
Don't
my
give her
don't ever
ideas.
smell.
She's gonna be on OnlyFans next week. On here's my fart.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta do his farts and say they're from me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, you let the secret out now.
No. Not a
Well,
lot of
I
people
mean,
watch.
look, we could do all kinds of stuff with this. After the show, we could all fart in a jar, and you could sell
Yeah.
the mystery fart.
Right. That'd be
Whose fart
awesome.
could it
And
be?
can you guess the odor?
Somebody's like, pop the top.
Yeah.
See what I gotta put up with every day?
But mine don't stink either. Mine have like a peachy
You're
goodness.
just as bad as us. You're just dizzy tonight. That's the only reason you're toned down.
Yeah.
You're just dizzy. Dizzy.
Maybe they should have kept me in the hospital.
Wow.
Why?
So
You're
you can
fine.
fart in there?
Yeah.
So you can fart in there?
No, I didn't fart in there.
We can get Lori a commercial,
You did,
little
right beside
commercial.
the bed.
No, I didn't know
Yeah, you
such
did.
thing.
She could do some ads for Beano.
Yeah, you could do ads for Beano.
Take Beano before.
It's the after burrito pill.
Or, yeah. No, women don't fart. They queef.
They puff. Mike's losing
Why
it.
did that one make me choke? Ah,
They puff.
they puff.
I don't queef too much.
It's better than when Ben farts. All you hear is "Hey," right out of his ass. Hey.
His comes out like, Happy Easter. Don't forget the color of the AIDS and hide it from the turkey.
I thought you said color the AIDS.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Wow.
The AIDS, yeah. Color your AIDS.
Good luck hiding them.
Color the eggs, and then like Mike said last week, you gotta hide them from the turkey.
Yeah.
And don't forget your traditional pork and sauerkraut dinner. And don't forget, 4th of July, gotta make sure you put your gifts underneath the tree.
Yeah.
Thank our troops.
That was the most fucked up video I've ever seen.
Screw that one.
No.
It was
Terrible.
bad. It was terrible.
Terrible.
On every level.
I mean, Memorial Day, though.
Because, I mean, picking on you for, like, messing up the holidays was one thing, but just your entire delivery was bad.
That was
It wasn't a good one.
Because it was like, it's the 4th of July, and,
right there.
say
And,
thanks to our troops, and, it was bad.
Mike for a Memorial Day video.
You know, you need. They have a thing on TikTok now you can get where it's like a teleprompter. You can pre-write your.
Did I really have? Are they? Is that?
They
on
no
the
seriously. This
on
is
the
no joke. There's like
on the
there's a
TikTok
thing now
shop?
you can get. It's like on the TikTok shop.
do the TikTok shop.
And you could, it's like you use it on a cell phone, like you have your phone video, and you have like a teleprompter, and actually you could read your script. So and you like read the script as you go.
I need that.
Yeah, you need that a lot.
So when your guys, hey Ben, do a video.
You hear no one's, Ben, get that video done, will ya?
Nope.
No,
No.
see if there is a website. That I can
Hey
sell
Ben,
for
do
to.
a video. Words that will never be spoken in this group again.
No.
Hey guys, we need a video made. Who do we ask? Not Ben.
Ben's gonna start doing cigar reviews. And he's gonna tell you all about how to cut, light, and smoke a cigar.
Yeah. Ask no one.
Here's your Swisher Sweet.
Oh my god. Here's your Black and Mild.
Next week we're gonna do El Producto.
Who's that?
Hey, Mike, you did do the video. What Father's Day last year?
Yeah.
You did that retro. What was it? What would you?
I did the.
What's that?
God.
Black and Mild, wasn't it?
No,
it was not Black and Mild.
no. Shit. Now I gotta look it up. It's pretty bad. We don't even remember what we did.
It was the one that like you and I have talked about it
Dutch
before.
Masters.
Dutch Masters.
I've never smoked one of those. I'm probably not missing much.
Okay, so if you look into Dutch Masters, they do make a couple more premium cigars. I won't say premium, but more premium.
Yeah.
I kind of got the middle of the road that you can still buy at the gas station.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
Reminded you of like.
But it did. It
Yeah.
brought back memories of my stepdad.
Yeah, it was my dad smoked those for years, Dutch Masters.
Like, you know, as soon as I lit it up and smelled it, it was like, oh, wow.
You know
like,
that smell.
It's
Yeah.
like being in my stepdad's Chevette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that smell very well because my dad used to buy boxes of those at a time.
Yeah.
And we'd have shit. I remember when we were cleaning out my mom's house before she moved in with us years ago. And, God, there was probably maybe 40 or 50 boxes of just empty Dutch Masters boxes. And my mom kept stuff in it. She'd keep like receipts and
When
shit.
I was a kid, I had cigar boxes that I kept knickknacks in because
Yeah.
he would give me the old cigar box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we used to
they
use
are
them for
good for
school
storing stuff.
School supply boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is this the dude from the cigar shop?
Yeah.
He tried your friend request me.
Yeah, I remember. Have you ever had a Blackwoods?
Like a
He might try and hit you up.
single.
Nah,
person?
Johnny's cool.
Who is this?
They're a rough cigar.
Johnny's cool. Johnny's good people.
He thought I was hot.
Nah, Johnny's good people.
That's what you told me.
Oh, yeah, he did say you were hot.
Yeah, see.
He's an expert.
He is. He knows what he's doing.
Johnny.
He does a lot of those photo shoots for his girls.
His
Yeah,
lady.
see, I could never understand why somebody would want to smoke a cigar with a plastic tip on it.
That's not a cigar.
No.
It's a filter.
What the fuck?
Do you remember the scene in the movie Star Wars: The Phantom Menace where the alien camel farted in Jar Jar's face?
Not offhand.
We have true friends. True watchers.
How do you answer that one?
Dad love mom.
No, they're fine now.
Oh my god.
I do actually remember it,
You're so drama. Oh my god.
but that was just so out of left field, Jason. Speaking of left field, baseball.
Baseball. See, it
Baseball,
works.
Let's
yeah.
get back on track.
Baseball.
All
Beer.
right.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Remember that scene where the
Cracker
camel
Jack.
farted?
Oh, Jesus.
You remember that scene
don't
in
think
Debbie
he's here
Does
helping.
Dallas? She queefed in the guy's face.
Debbie, what?
The porno. You ever seen it?
Nope.
Okay. You ever heard of
Even
it?
Heard of it? Everybody's heard of it.
You've never heard of Debbie Does Dallas? She has sequels. Debbie Does Des Moines and Debbie Does Dusseldorf.
And Davenport.
And Davenport.
Davenport.
Tony knows Davenport.
Out in the
What about
cornfields
the
of
one
Iowa.
Eric says, "What's up, all y'all?"
What's up?
Long time no see,
Nana, Nanaroni.
Long time no see, Eric.
Yep.
He bagged my
Order it off.
order at
Meyer.
Play with your bag.
Yeah.
Play with your bag? What bag is he playing with?
My groceries.
Oh, groceries.
Uh-huh.
That
Is
kinda
that what you
scared me
is
for a
that what you
minute.
call them these days?
That's what we call them these days. Hey, let's take a break. It
Let's
is 8
take a
o'clock.
break.
And we'll grab some hot dogs. All right, we're back on some kind of radio show. Be back in about 5 minutes. Everybody stay tuned.
That kind of scared me.
Lay down. Heads up. Bunt, baby. Bunt.
Pitcher steps up on the mound, checks the runners. It's a tense moment. Here's the windup. The pitch. And it's a line drive. The shortstop makes the catch. Looks to second. It's a double play. It's all over for the Mets. The ball game's over.
I told you to bunt. They never listen to me.
A great play, ladies and gentlemen.
In New York City, everybody's an expert, whether it's baseball or beer. There are 302 beers trying to make it in New York today, but only one has made it to the top. The rich, dry lager, Rheingold. In this town, either you have it or you don't.
Why don't they ever listen to me?
As the holiday season manifests itself, it is more than custom to witness various degrees of inebriety evident upon the members of the populace through an over-imbibing of stimulants traditionally in supplement of this time. In other words, everybody's a little bagged. However, not so in this industry. Here is Mr. Ernie Kovacs to present the commercial for Dutch Masters. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind?
Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, and I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer, I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
Ah, home sweet home, the little nest, where after work a man can rest, or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe. But take it easy, dear. Relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand, Carling's Black Label beer on hand.
What a happy thought, hey, Mabel, a great idea, Black Label. Nothing too good for good company, Carling's Black Label beer. The quality brew at the popular price. Enjoy the best, take our advice. Get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer. Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McEwen and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. It's just me. Everyone else is outside doing a circle jerk. That's all I can say. I saw stuff that you should never see. It wasn't pretty. The fucked up part was Ben was in the middle, and he had both hands going. That's all I can say. Still, Ben was moving like this and like this. But except for, it was like this, and then, I don't know. It wasn't pretty. I just seen things. And
I think you just saw Ben got traumatized and made up a story online.
yeah, I don't know. I saw Ben doing something, and I don't know what it is, but Ben was doing something. Oh, here they come. They came already, though. That was quick. I come back down here, and it's like, you guys are in a circle jerk, and Ben's still trying to wash his hands after that, though.
It was a Dutch rudder.
Oh, that was what it was? Okay.
So, I want to take a minute and talk about our newest sponsor, GoTrax.
Okay.
For the low price of $300, you too can wreck your elbow and rack up $10,000 in medical bills.
Probably more than that.
Would you like to weigh in on this? You're sponsored by GoTrax, aren't you? No.
Not anymore.
That's the name of her scooter, by the way.
Yeah.
It's for sale.
Okay, so, Mike, I went a little creative here.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, is that a
pineapple?
No.
Banana pepper?
It is a banana pepper.
Where were those?
Right next to the other peppers.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah. So, yeah, these are like a mild Italian banana pepper.
It's on. Yeah, I didn't
And
see
I
those.
did the stadium mustard and some onion.
Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be good. And I did
The only thing that we didn't get tonight that I wish one of us would have thought of is slaw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a must do.
That'll be my next run.
It's a must do. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Baseball, hot dogs, and beer show.
Oh, yeah. So,
not a whole lot of baseball, but we already talked about baseball earlier, but yeah. But we were talking
well,
about hot
let's
dogs
get
and beer.
back to it. Let me take a cue from Ben, who's, doing God knows what right now, probably talking bingo with your wife.
No, she went to bed.
But, we kind of briefly touched on favorite teams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite memory as a kid from a baseball game that you went to?
As a kid, none. All mine were as an adult.
Okay. Favorite
Okay.
memory as an adult.
Okay.
I'll start.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't have one, I'll start.
I have one, but it's not a favorite memory, but it's a memory.
So, I was about 12 years old, and I don't know, my stepdad and I had gone to 8 Indians games that year. And every game I went to, obviously I'm rooting for the Indians.
Oh, yeah.
We lost. So we get to the game, and I didn't realize, how loud I was being.
Yeah.
And people around me could hear me, and I made the comment, I was like, I forget who they were playing, but I was like, I'm rooting for the other team, because every time I root for the Indians, we freaking lose.
Uh-huh.
And, a couple people, laughed.
Yeah.
So I started doing it,
Uh-huh.
and the Indians started winning. Halfway through the game, every time the other team did something good and I didn't cheer, the other people were like, cheer, cheer! They were encouraging me to root for the other team
Yeah.
because it was working. And it's like I had my own little cluster of fans right there for a little bit, which at 12 years old makes you feel like you're on top of the world.
Right.
See,
The Indians won that game.
I've been to a lot of Indians games because anytime somebody you want to go watch the Indians, sure, I'll go watch a ball game. What the hell? As long as I didn't have to pay for the tickets. The only time that I've ever seen the Indians win in person was when me and him went to see the Braves play the Indians.
Yeah.
Because the doubleheader, Indians won the first one.
Yeah.
We beat the hell out of the Indians the second one. And we won, and then we won the Sunday because it was a Friday night with the rainouts. They did a Saturday night, day night doubleheader. Had I known, me and him could have stayed for the second game for nothing.
Right.
Because I remember I had gotten the tickets and
Oh, is it?
Camera's just on Earl.
Well, we'll change that.
He's all that matters.
But probably one of my favorite ball game memories. I usually every year, if nothing else, I go to. Probably my favorite ballpark that I've been to is PNC Park.
Okay.
It is a gorgeous ballpark. Too bad the Pirates always suck. Me and my brother were at a game. I would always get tickets and convince somebody to go with me. We were at a game a Friday night, and I had these two annoying-ass kids sitting in the row behind me, kept on yelling, "Go Bucks! Go Bucks!" And after about...
Ooh, you got the kettle chips, too.
Oh, wow.
Good thinking. I didn't get any, though. I'll get some next trip.
And after...
There's some coney sauce up there. Just needs heated up.
And after about 15 minutes,
There's chili and cheese up
I
there.
turned around and said, if you yell "Go Bucks" in my ear one more time...
If you want to heat it up, go for it.
I'm going to smack you so hard, I'm like, you're going to remember when the Bucks won the World Series. And that was... I'm going to knock you into 20 years ago. They didn't believe me. So after they tried it one more time, I turned around and I smacked the kid so hard he was underage. And these people started cheering. And the kid got up, cried, went and yelled at one of the ushers, told him I hit him. Usher's like, I heard you sitting there annoying him. But I didn't see nothing. None of us saw anything. Yep. Kid went up in the nosebleed seats. Didn't hear from him the remainder of the game. Sorry, but... And I go there, I sit down, I don't sit there and get rowdy when the Braves do something good. I might give a little applause when they score something.
I mean,
but don't...
Nothing wrong with getting rowdy as long as you can tone it in and know when to get rowdy and when not to.
Yeah, now that's... And the Pirates weren't doing nothing, and they kept on yelling, "Go Bucks! Go Bucks!" And I wore my Braves jersey when I go there. I got half the stadium was full of Braves fans.
Right.
Because not many people go to Pittsburgh to see a baseball game. It's a nice stadium, but...
I remember going to my very first ball game.
Okay.
I was 7 years old. Cleveland Indians game at the old stadium. And they were playing Chicago. I remember the game very well. Indians lost that game. But it was with my dad. And, of course, my dad's like, oh, we're going to get this kid fed and everything. So, I mean, I ate hot dogs left and right, and I was having a great time because my dad, my uncle, and a couple of their buddies went and they took me. And I remember the two things that happened during that. About halfway through the game, I had to go pee. So my dad took me up to go to the bathroom. Of course, they had the old trough, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And of course, I'm like 7, so I'm short.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to piss, and I look to the right, and look, all I see is streams going this way. And I'm like, I can't pee. I can't pee. I can't pee. There's like piss streams coming off each side of me. So I remember that very well. Of course, I finally did pee. I went to found a toilet and peed in the toilet because I couldn't pee in the trough. A little bit later, I mean, I probably had like 6, maybe 7 hot dogs and, cotton candy and all sorts of shit.
Where did you puke?
Running up the aisle, going up because I was like, oh shit. I'm running out of our seats because we were like third or fourth row on the first base side. I'm running up to go to the bathroom. I'm puking all the way up the steps, all over myself, everywhere. Yeah, that was good times. That was an event. That was a fun time. Yeah, great times had by all. So yeah, I remember that game very well.
Be tough to forget.
Yeah, that's one I'll never forget.
Ben, when you're done chomping away over here, favorite memory from a baseball game?
Oh, man.
Yeah, please finish chewing.
Yes.
I can hear you. I don't think they can probably hear you, even though you've moved the mic. So
all they hear is.
Sorry. On this one, sorry. This one I did stadium mustard, relish, ketchup.
Okay. Good mix.
Man, favorite memory.
Pepper's good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Kind of same thing. Like when I was younger, we want to get season tickets, but we'd get tickets where we could sit behind like home plate. So we'd have like maybe 10 or so tickets where we'd go to games. And it was when Jim Tomey was on our team.
This is the 90s. Okay.
Well, no. It was
second
like
time around?
early like 2000.
Okay.
I was probably like 8 or 9.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Yeah. We forget how young he is sometimes.
So it was when he was there and he was at the bat. And at the top of my lungs, I yell, "Toby, hit a home run!" Because, like, favorite player. Next at bat, he fucking just screams it out of the park. I was like, holy shit, I did that. I said, I did that. I was the one.
I called it, damn it. I called it.
I was so wrong, and I yelled it, and, like, next at bat, he just hit it out. I was like, oh, as a kid, you're like, no way.
Those of you watching us, and if you want to join in the chat, join our conversation. Just send us a message. We'll ask you the same question. What's your favorite memory from your first ball game or any ball game you've ever been to? Right in
Share
the
a
chat,
baseball memory.
Favorite baseball memory. And we'll read it on the air here.
Now, how many parks have you been to? How many parks has everyone, like...
I've been to 2.
I've been to 2. Like, and that's if you count rubber ducks.
Actually, no, I've been to 3 then. I've been to 2 major league parks, which the old stadium and Progressive Field.
Okay.
I've been to a lot of Pee Wee fields.
Yeah.
I did play sports as a kid.
Oh yeah,
I've been to a few more places. I've been to a few different minor league games too. So I've been to a couple.
Oh, that's
minor
fair.
league.
I have been to a couple. I can't remember where or
as far as
what
like
the
big
games
parks,
even
I've only
were.
been to 2 big parks. Yeah.
I've been 4 active big parks because I've been to Progressive Field / Jacobs Field, PNC Park, Citizens Bank Park because my brother works for him, so we get the luxury suite when we want it now.
Loriana's home, by the way.
And I've been to Fenway Park.
Okay.
I've seen games there. Now the 2 I didn't count because they're not open anymore are Fulton County Stadium and Turner Field.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Okay, 6.
I went to the old stadium. You know, that's no longer around.
So
Yeah.
I've been to 4. I've been to Progressive, PNC, Fenway, and then Arizona. I don't know what they're...
Oh, where the Diamondbacks play?
Coors Light Field.
Coors Light Field.
Okay. And that was a few years ago now, but that was a fun one. Their stadium has a pool.
No, Arizona's not because Colorado's got Coors Light Field.
Oh, Arizona.
Yeah,
Who's got Arizona?
I think it's Chase Bank Park now.
And then there's
White Claw Field.
What's up, short one? Hey, by the way,
Hope you're
she
hungry.
can drive now too.
Oh, you passed? Congratulations. Are you excited for Jen? No.
Driving besties.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, my 15-year-old now has her temps.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day she finally gets her damn license, and then
Eventually.
yeah, she'll get it. She's ready now. I mean, she just gotta
pass it.
Just gotta pass it.
Get some experience.
Just got to look over at that instructor when they're sitting. Just hold on, bitch. Rio Punch, it's decent.
How's your hot wiener sandwiches? Is there any hot wiener sandwiches left?
Hot wiener sandwiches. Yeah, they might have to heat them up a little bit, but there's tons of hot dogs upstairs.
There's tons of hot dogs.
So load up.
Go eat.
Go eat. We got plenty. Tons of toppings, tons of sandwiches. Now what's a now here's another baseball thing.
Okay.
any ballpark you haven't been to you'd love to go to?
I have two.
Okay.
Wrigley Field, obviously, and Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
So
Eric
said his memory was getting a tour of Progressive Field, which cool.
Yeah, Chase Field.
And he answered our question. Chase Field is in Arizona.
Chase Field in Arizona.
The
Thanks,
one
Eric.
thing I can say about Eric, he is a little sports nut.
Yeah.
He really is.
He knows his sports.
Yeah, I want to.
I will say this too. Ben, when you missed up going on the tour, and you could have found out where people went to the bathroom and stuff. Eric did that at Progressive
Eric
Field.
did that at Progressive Field.
Yeah.
He can tell you exactly what the tour was like over here to your left.
See, and I will give Progressive Field some shout out. They did realize that we smokers can't sit through a 9-inning game, because when I first went to it when it was the Jake, they had the spots up above where you had to walk to smoke. Then when they got rid of those, you couldn't leave the stadium at all to go smoke. Now, on each side of the third base and the first base now, they'll scan your ticket. You walk out to in a little enclosed area. That's where you can smoke. And because
Well, that's good. They need to support us who are trying to slowly kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason's got a memory. I remember my first baseball game. I think I was 9 years old or 8. I'm not sure. I went with my dad, uncle, brother, and 2 of my cousins. Not a big baseball fan, but a good memory. Hey, absolutely.
Hey, good to
dad,
go.
dad,
brother.
uncle, brother.
I went with my dad, uncle, brother. He means to say his dad, his uncle, and his brother.
Yeah. Kind of like Uncle Brother
But it just
Joe
comes
and
off as,
Jack.
I went with my daddy, uncle, brother. Just joking, Jason. Not
Yeah,
really
well-
picking on you. It was just kind of funny the way that it reads.
Yeah.
Good memory, though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's one of the best things about going to baseball games is you usually go with family.
Yeah.
At least when you start. And
Oh, yeah.
you know what? Probably much later in life, too, because now you're
Yeah.
taking your kids.
Oh, I loved it. I've taken. Lori, you went with me to that one game, didn't you? Did you go up the game
the one
with me?
where the
to-
guy stood at the home
No, when
plate,
we sat in the
somebody
loge.
pitched the ball and he hit the ball.
I was staff, so yes.
Huh?
Yes, I went.
You went with me.
Me, you, Lori, Grandpa.
That's right.
We all went.
Because I took Alex the other time.
Yes.
And you had a hell of an experience sitting in that luxury box.
First time it was my turn to go, it got rained out.
Yeah, that was the game where, you stole my ticket. Your dad said, "Hey, Mike, you want to go to a game?" And the next thing you know, oh, I got to take my daughter.
No, you were out of town or something. Remember? What was it? You said you couldn't go.
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
Dude, okay, I'm picking on her. There's no animosity on my side. But you invited me.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure which family member, but somebody wanted to go and they got my ticket. And I'm not mad. I'm just picking on her.
I got invited a couple times.
Yeah, the first time I went, I was 5 minutes away from the stadium and it got rained out. So I had to drive all the way back. It was me and Grandpa. And then the second time, it got rained out again.
Yeah.
And then I went the third time.
Then you didn't get to go the second time. I got to go both times because I had to. I was required by law.
You had to?
They made me go.
That's good.
Huh?
Because you were staff, you had to go.
I was management staff. I had to go. Shitty deal.
What a
Oh, no.
terrible field trip that you had to go on.
Horrible.
Man, I wish I had field trips like that.
I took Alex to one time, and I'll tell you what. He paid attention to the entire game.
That's not bad.
That's good.
For him.
Mariners that we went to.
I don't remember who we played.
Was that where he had his pizza?
He had his pizza, but he also paid attention to the entire game. He really got into it.
Good on him.
I was like, dude, I wish
Good
you...
on him.
And see, the thing I liked about when we would go to Philly and be able to sit in the suite, they fed us. They obviously had Philly subs. We had wings, we had burgers, hot dogs. They're like, if there's anything you want, we'll see if we can get it. I told the lady I was in the mood for a donut. I was joking with her. She brought back a dozen donuts.
Okay.
And then she was like, they had wine and kugels. That's what me and you were drinking when we went to the Braves game.
Yeah.
The summer shandies. And I said, well, these are good. Do you guys have any of the grapefruit ones? Sure, she brought up 6 pink grapefruit shandies.
Can't complain.
And I drank them. I wasn't
That was
driving.
a good day. You and I went to that one ball game, Tony, because remember we went to the casino first?
Oh, yeah.
Remember what happened when I was there?
Yeah, you hit that keno.
I hit that keno for like $1,600.
There we go.
It's like, that's a hell of a way to celebrate going to a ball game. $1,600 richer.
Eric said that last year he went to a Guardians-Tigers game where the Guardians came back from 4 down.
That was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Now, here's my question.
Yeah.
Who played Pee Wee baseball? Anybody?
I didn't play.
did.
Never
And
played.
in like Parks and Rec league. I did Parks and Rec from like kid pitch all the way up to like 14.
Okay.
And then I stopped after I got nailed in the back by my own teammate during practice. And then from there I was like, I can't do this anymore.
So I started in T-ball, moved up to coach pitch, and played 1 year of kid pitch. And then moved on to, I think, soccer.
Well, gee, you went from manly to gay.
Hey. Hey, look, you know what? I am not ashamed. I was damn good at soccer.
See, I would have played soccer instead of football had my school had
I
it.
went to soccer. Soccer was so fun.
Okay. First of all, I would like to see your ass
hustle up and down that
hustle
field.
up and down that field.
I did basketball.
One time.
I did.
Yeah.
Basketball doesn't compare to how much you run in soccer.
Yeah.
That's true.
About a 100-yard field?
There is.
I
Soccer is nonstop.
I have a fond baseball memory here in the studio. A couple years.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
We talked about this the other week.
I know, but we're going to bring it up again. Those that didn't hear it last time.
Guardian.
Okay.
I made a bet.
Yeah, well, it was a playoff game, right? Ben's like, it looked pretty bleak for the Guardians to win the game. Okay.
Okay, how many years ago was this?
Was it 2 years ago?
Like 2 years.
2 years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 years ago.
I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure because I was going to correct Ben
Yeah.
and be like, dude, if this was like 6 years ago, you better be calling them the Indians.
Yeah. So anyway, what happened was they came back because they were coming back, and Ben goes, "If they win this game, I'll go streak."
And they won the game.
It wasn't looking good at all. Like,
And
it was one of those like
they came back. I think they scored like 4 or 5 runs or whatever it was.
Me, Jake, and you were sitting down here
Yeah.
watching the game.
Yeah.
And that was the night that we ate a lot of pizza.
We ate a lot of pizza that night. Yeah.
And beer.
Yeah. We were just sitting there watching the game.
Yeah.
And
that food came right back up.
yeah, well, Ben's running around outside, up and down the road in his underwear, and
that ain't streaking.
Oh well, we told him not to run naked.
Oh.
We didn't want to see that.
Eric
plus
is asking.
Plus, we wanted to get it on tape.
Would you choose lacrosse or soccer? I never played lacrosse. I would love to play lacrosse. It is brutal.
Yeah.
Ben would choose a bridge tournament.
Yes, he would. But
my biggest fear of playing lacrosse would be getting somebody's way and they hit you with that.
No, fucking getting
oh,
smacked
dude,
with
like
the lacrosse
it's brutal.
stick.
I love it.
I wanted to, but I couldn't. But also at the same time, like just hitting someone, like smacking them with your lacrosse stick. What the
But
fuck?
look, I don't care. I enjoyed soccer as a kid. I was really good at it. I'll be 100% honest. I wanted to play football, but the only way that I could play football was to go live with my dad for a year.
Uh-huh.
And my mom, God rest her soul, kind of pulled a shitty card and said, if you go live with your dad, don't call me, don't write, don't nothing.
Wow.
I was her only child. She
Yeah.
was very protective, and it made me not play football.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I played baseball, I played soccer, and then I swam in high school. And you can give me shit about swimming because I had to wear Speedos, but all I'm going to say is, while every other sports team was like showering with a bunch of dudes, I was in a pool with a bunch of chicks for up to 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
So
with all the other guys.
Ben wants to play.
Maybe,
wanted to
but
play,
the chicks were there too, and trust me.
Ben wanted to
Good
play.
times.
Hey, Ben played strip solitaire.
No, Ben's new sport will be pickleball.
Dude.
Pickleball could be rough.
Dude.
Screw pickleball.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
those guys, those
you know
80-year-olds are
where- you know
brutal.
the skate park?
They are competitive.
They are competitive.
They are.
take that shit serious.
Oh yeah.
You know the skate park by my place?
Yeah.
They tore it out to put pickleball courts.
Yeah.
I also played racquetball, but that was more like a
you were
club
watching
sport.
even like on TV. You see John McEnroe's playing the shit now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
pickleball
And he's like
is
big time
yeah,
into it.
Big pickleball is
Now, you
becoming a
want to
thing.
talk about something brutal to play. You think racquetball's bad. Have you ever played JLI?
Highlight?
Highlight?
I've never played it. I've seen
You've
it.
seen
That's
it?
brutal shit.
I tried playing it in Florida once.
I don't think racquetball was bad. I was just saying I played it.
Yeah.
Now,
I've tried it. I'm no good at it.
It was bad for me because
That ball's coming at you like 200 miles an
that
hour.
fucker moves, man. Yeah.
no offense in what I'm about to say, but I played with my cousin all the time. My cousin's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Okay? He's always been a big guy. He's always been your size. Even when he was a kid in high school, he's been a big guy. But he was athletic. The crazy thing about playing racquetball with that fucker is he could stand in the middle of the court, and all he had to do was bend and hit most of the time.
Yeah.
He had me running all over that little freaking rectangle of a court. He was whooping my ass physically just because all he had to do was move.
Right.
I'm like, you big son of a bitch.
Aw.
Yeah. I tried playing highlight once when I was in Florida, and it was this because I had played racquetball before.
Because that's the one with the
big basket.
big basket, and you like
hurl.
launch it.
I've seen that game played. That is brutal.
Yeah, when people get hit with that ball, that's brutal.
yeah.
I've been hit with a racquetball, and it
Yeah,
hurts.
that shit hurts.
Highlight, like, if I'm not mistaken, has killed people.
Yeah.
I've played High Life, Miller High Life.
I've played Miller
Yeah.
High Life.
Yeah, I've played that
See,
many a times.
My sport when I was in school was wrestling. And just because I grew up watching WWE, my first match, being in 6th grade in the junior high, we were able to be.
I put somebody in the camel clutch.
No, I actually,
Just kidding.
I got disqualified in my first wrestling match because I tried putting somebody in the figure 4 leg lock to win. And apparently you're not allowed to do that in real wrestling.
No.
And I remember the kid was sitting there begging and crying, and the ref kept on telling me to break it. I'm like, but he hasn't tapped out yet. That's exactly what I said to the ref, and he's just like, my coach comes up, smacks me on the back of the head, says, "What are you doing? Trying to win the match." I was like, would you rather I put him in the Boston Crab?
I think the camel clutch would have been even better.
Yeah.
Kids like, ah!
You know what the women's version is that, right? It's a camel toe.
Toe
Camel
clutch.
toe. All right, on that note, let's take a break. And when we come back, why don't we do that beer review?
Yeah, let's do that. All right, we'll do a beer review. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes. Everybody stay tuned. Some kind of radio show.
There's one sure way to beat that tired, thirsty feeling that naturally follows a hard day's work. Just stop in at your friendly Stag Tavern. Look for the sign of quality, Stag Beer on Draft, and order a cold, thirst-quenching glass of famous Stag beer. There's nothing else quite as refreshing, as satisfying, and as downright good tasting. Because Stag's flavor is the result of over a century of brewing experience. Notice Stag's rich, creamy head. Taste its can't-be-copied, smooth, dry flavor. It's America's first dry beer. Extra brew to give you that extra beer-drinking pleasure. Enjoy a cold, golden glassful of Stag beer on draft today at your friendly Stag Tavern.
I remember an uncle of mine whom I loved very much. He lived by the sea, and I often spent all day on the beach with him just walking along. He liked to smoke cigars, and each time he took one out, he asked me the same question. "Do you like music?" "Yes," I'd say. "Well then, here's a band for you." He'd put the Robert Burns band on my finger, and we'd go on walking in the sun.
Years later, that memory made me start smoking Robert Burns. This is the Robert Burns Panatella. An especially wonderful cigar with a rich and comfortable taste because the tobaccos are nature filtered for mildness and better taste. No artificial quick curing for Robert Burns. Every leaf is slow cured in clean air. Why don't you smoke a Robert Burns cigar soon? They come in 5 different shapes, from 2 for a quarter to 25 cents.
Bye-bye.
This is Bert Instant Refreshment Field talking to you from ringside at New York's famous Madison Square Garden. Our guest tonight is the famous hockey star, Philippe Duprade.
Bert thought you'd be interested in why Mr. Duprade prefers our refreshing beer. Unfortunately, he speaks no English.
Never mind, Harry, I'll handle this. Monsieur Duprade, why do you prefer Peel's beer? Je ne comprends pas.
See, Bert, he doesn't...
He said because Peel's is just what he looks forward to after a long, hard night on the ice. He said
But, Bert, he only said a few
Never
words.
mind, Harry. Let's whet a few appetites and show the viewers what Big Philippe means. Here it is, viewers, instant refreshment from the first taste.
Well, that's because our beer is cool brewed, chilled as it's brewed and aged. And that locks in that clean Peel's flavor.
Ah, mais c'est la bien Peel's. Alors, comme c'est rafraîchissant, comme c'est magnifique.
What's he saying now, Bert?
I think he's trying to say hello to his mother in Montreal.
You're tuned in to some kind of radio show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
Yeah, don't do that. It scared the shit out of me.
Whoops.
Anyway, I was laughing because I watched that. We were joking during the commercial. We watched that Robert Burns cigar commercial. And he goes, I had this uncle and I loved him very much. And he always asked me the same question. Right as he's asking him the question, you see the kids, he gets the cigar band slipped onto his ring finger. It's like, and I was kind of joking, going, oh, will you marry me? Oh, no joke. That's what it said. That's what it looks like. You watch that commercial. I kid you not. You know, just because I have to commentate on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have to, just for a second, because I'm going to commentate on this as it plays here. So, here, I got to pass it.
There's one sure way to beat that tired, thirsty feeling that naturally follows a hard day's work. Just stop in at your friendly Stag Tavern. Look for the sign of quality, Stag Beer on Draft, and order a cold, thirst-quenching glass of famous Stag beer. There's nothing else quite as refreshing, as satisfying, and as downright good tasting, because Stag's flavor is the result of over a century of brewing experience.
Get past the Stag beer commercial here real quick.
Notice Stag's rich, creamy head. Taste its can't-be-copied, smooth, dry flavor. It's America's first dry beer. Extra brew to give you that extra beer-drinking pleasure.
Extra beer.
Enjoy a cold, golden glassful of Stag beer on draft today at your friendly Stag Tavern.
Okay, here we go. Watch this.
I remember an uncle of mine whom I loved very much. He lived by the sea, and I often spent all day on the beach with him just walking along. He liked to smoke cigars, and each time he took one out, he asked me the same question. Do you like music? Yes, I'd say. Well then, here's a band for you. He'd put the Robert Burns band on my finger, and we'd go on walking in the sun.
God, I gotta remember to turn that down. Anyway. Anyway, no, you watch. I had this uncle, and I loved him very much. And he always asked me the same question every time we go to the beach. And he pulls out the ring band and puts it on his ring finger. And I was like, will you marry me? I mean, I think that's what...
We call him the creepy uncle of the family.
That was the creepy uncle. Yeah, that was the creepy uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, welcome back to the show. As soon as Mike gets back, we're going to review a beverage.
I think I'm full now.
I hope so.
I've had 4 hot dogs.
Dude, I've had like 8.
And I've had chips. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I've had 8. I'm good.
Whew.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Well, there's still more up there, so
There is still more up
take
there.
some home. You know,
I'll take
everyone.
the extras that I brought.
Yeah, they're cooked, but they're.
Well, I'll take the ones that I brought.
I'll give you a bag.
There's no. You eat the ones that we cook, so that's all good.
We cooked them all, but
no, we didn't. The extra ones.
Oh yeah, no. All right, so Mike's going for the he's got the pepper. Got to add the pepper. So we're joking about that commercial, about the Robert Burns cigar commercial, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had this uncle, and I loved him very much. And he'd always ask me the same question, and he pulls it off his ring band and puts it on the kid's ring finger. I'm thinking, is he going to ask him to marry him? That's the creepy uncle.
Uncle Tommy, no!
Okay. Oh, we got to review.
Oh, shit. Where did we have?
I brought the Miller Lite cups months ago.
Oh, okay.
They're right there.
Oh.
Ironically, I found them, the whole sleeve of these, at the school.
It's a good place for them.
What?
Kids, get your Miller Lite. Beer.
Get your beer. You know it's a rough.
Okay, so what is this beer?
So, this is called Montucky Cold Snack.
Cold Snack.
It's a lager.
8%.
But what caught my attention is the official, unofficial beer of Montana.
Yeah, okay. Is it made in Montana?
And if you probably look, it's probably made in, like, Mississippi.
Jersey.
Or some shit.
Well, it looks light.
There's really no smell to it.
Oh yeah, Ben, we need review cards. Review cards.
But I figured a good lager on baseball.
I think that fits. Because we won't review Budweiser because it's shit. Mike's going for the hot dog with the pepper on it.
What pepper?
Oh, yeah.
What pepper?
Hot Italian pepper.
The banana peppers.
The Pabst peppers.
Banana peppers are good.
Oh, I know they are.
I'll eat banana peppers on my pizza.
Yeah, that is good.
All right. Great. Ben, this should be your pen to use.
I grabbed one.
I don't care.
We already been there, done that.
Oh, we
I like pink.
Montucky. I've heard of this.
Yes.
I have not.
Cold Snack.
I love those guys in the background on screen.
Now, if Eric's still listening, any idea why they call pickleball? I don't see him playing. I don't see a pickle on the court when they're
I think it's the last name of the guy that invented the game.
pickle.
I think so.
He's a big deal.
Pickle me up. Wow.
All right, here we go. So, Montucky Cold Snack, 8% alcohol.
Montucky Cold Snack.
It looks bigger than it actually is.
Well, hang on, wait.
Okay, so what's some information on this?
Where do you see the alcohol content? Because I see 8% back to local causes.
Oh, maybe that's not 8%. I just seen the 8% thing.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get my reading glasses because I'm an old fucking man.
Hold on, let me get mine on too.
Not old enough to go to bingo yet.
Hey, I can read now.
You can read.
Don't be a jerk.
I found that too.
Supporting local nonprofits and charities since 2012.
Wow.
I don't see anything about the alcohol content on this thing. All I saw was 8%. That's all.
No, I get it. Maybe in Montana you don't have to say the alcohol content. I don't flipping know.
I can do a Google
Those
search.
freaking cowboys are like, we don't need to know how much alcohol. We just need to know that there is alcohol. Yeah, I see nothing that says alcohol content.
They don't care.
I don't know.
I'd be shocked if this was 8% because of how light it is. Where did you find this up?
Acme.
It's a pretty light beer for...
Well, I wanted to get a good lager for the show. Like I said, I figure if we're doing baseball, hot dogs, and beer, and we're thinking ballparks, you gotta have a lager.
It's interesting.
Official, unofficial beer of Montana.
Yeah, I see nothing about the alcohol content.
So this must be like Montana's, Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Busch Light, all those in one.
Yeah, sure shit. No ABV on here.
According to their website, it's 4%.
Okay.
So it's your standard light
Standard light beer. Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's see.
There we go.
Oh, the name of the dog of the guy who created the game.
Oh, name of the guy. Oh, okay. I thought it was the name of the something.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric. Name of the dog.
Like, whoever came up with the name for cornhole.
That's a light beer.
It's a light beer. Yeah.
That's one of those. It has a weird aftertaste to it a little.
That's a very bitter aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's a bitter aftertaste, but it's drinkable. Like,
it's one of those on a hot summer
I
day
think this is
when
one
you're
after
out.
you got past the first one, you're not going to care anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. During
Well, in all fairness, I really don't drink a lot of beer anymore.
Right, and
I really hardly drink. The only time I really ever drink beer is when we do this show.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, and this is not going to be any different. In my opinion, some are better than others, don't get me wrong. But your Miller Lights, your Bud Lights, your Busch Lights, they all are extremely similar to me.
Yeah.
I don't consider any of them good per se, but I can drink them, and I can usually drink 6 or 8 of the damn things and not care.
Right.
And this falls right in line with those.
Yeah,
this is a light summer beer at a ball game, at a cookout, that I wouldn't mind drinking.
Yeah, you bring some of these, and then here you go. Light beer. It does have that weird aftertaste to it, though. It's not bad,
It does, but to me, it's the same aftertaste I get from most light beers.
I
would say it's... I would say for a light beer, the aftertaste, it's a little bit more of a barnyard aftertaste to me. Like, like you would expect from a freaking Montana ranch.
yeah. You're on the farm drinking this in Montana. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, actually.
I like it better than Bud Light.
Yeah.
I like everything better than Bud Light.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not bad for a light
No,
beer.
it's not bad. I mean, I did take a big, healthy chug of it. I was thirsty, so.
Big, healthy chug.
Also, according to the unofficial terminology, when a player throws a bag into a hole, it's called a cornhole, which tells us that the corn has been thrown into the hole. How did it actually start? Some say it was invented in Germany in the 14th century. Others say it started in the Black Hawk tribe of Illinois.
Oh.
Thanks, Eric.
I think...
Yeah, because, I mean, it's like beanbag toss.
I think that's mythological bullshit. No offense to Eric. I'm not knocking you. You probably looked it up. I think that is like cornhole myth right there.
Yeah.
Like some good old boy started this in his freaking barn.
It caught
anyway.
on. I mean,
I will say this about this beer.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you don't have hot dogs. take a bite of a hot dog,
Yeah.
drink of a beer.
Yeah.
It's dead on. Like, this is what you want.
Yeah.
This is the kind of beer you want at a summer barbecue.
Ball game.
At a ball game where you're not trying to get hammered, but you're trying to... Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, now, did you ever play a game growing up called Toss Across? Where you toss the beanbags and they would turn little things for X's or O's?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what cornhole always reminded me of, because you had to have a decent aim.
Kinda.
Yeah, we always used to play Toss Across when, that was one of, the outdoor yard games that you'd play.
Mhm.
Of course, we used to play jarts. Can't play those no more. I got a buddy of mine I graduated with from high school. He's selling a 3-wheeler, and I'm like, I was like, are those still legal? He's like, well, there's no title to them anymore, so because you can't legally sell a 3-wheeler anymore once
Right.
you've taken possession, and you
Now,
can
when
still
we
ride
were
it.
kids, we had Jarts and Red Rover.
Oh, Jarts have made their.
Now they're plastic.
Whoa, no. My mom found a pair of that. It still has the metal.
Still has the steel?
You can find them,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, they just don't sell them in the stores anymore. No.
What?
Yeah, Jarts is not coming back.
No.
That was what you call death spears.
Now I can see why.
I had that game as a kid.
That and Red Rover, which was clothesline your best
Yeah.
friend as hard as possible.
Red Rover. Choke. How did Johnny die? Well, you see.
I remember that game too. I used to just barrel through people.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch
You tried
me.
to break their arms.
Oh, you damn near
You
did.
tried to break your best friend.
Yeah.
God help you if you hated the kid.
We had a big enough backyard. We would play field hockey, and I remember my brother hit me with his stick and drove my jaw up, and my teeth went up into my lip, and I had to get stitches in my lip.
Good times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time getting in trouble because me and my brothers and my cousins, we were in the... My aunt and uncle and my cousins, they lived on not a farm property, but like a country property is the best way to describe it. So we had a lot of land to play on. And we're just playing, a goof off in the backyard game of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in trouble because my brother was pitching and I hit a line drive square into his chest. And my dad was like, you should know better. I'm like, I'm not a pro. I didn't know that I would hit him. It's not like I said, this one's going to be a line drive, guys. I just hit the ball.
I used to get in trouble for playing Bloody Knuckles.
Oh. Yeah.
Played a lot of Bloody Knuckles when I was growing up. All right.
Time to review.
Yeah. My scores are going to be kind of like...
What the bloody hell? How do you break Pyrex?
All right.
Anyway.
I scored. All right, Benjamin.
All right. Ben, you go
Alrighty,
first.
fellas.
Okay. I might have a feeling we're going to be all in the same.
I got the feeling we're all going to be a little off.
I got a feeling we're all going to be a little off.
How does that happen?
Well,
I don't know.
I went for 8.
Okay.
Wow.
And you're a light beer connoisseur.
I am.
Yeah.
It is good. I don't know. I just, it's a good cookout summer beer, but that's about all it's good for. Just the what you said, the aftertaste, like the, farm.
I don't know. Maybe I've drank enough wine, enough whiskey that a barnyard flavor in alcohol doesn't bother me anymore.
You can definitely taste it though. So I went.
I'll let Earl go next because I know for
We're
sure.
gonna be miles
I know
off.
for sure I'm the highest now.
All right, I went 6-4.
Okay.
The only thing that turns me off is the aftertaste.
Okay.
If you're like drink the beer, like when I drink, I drink half my glass in the first sip. I'm like, oh, this is refreshing, and all of a sudden I got that funky. It's like a funky aftertaste for me. I mean, I like it, but again, this is just not my cup of tea.
That's fair. I'm going to preface this by saying this kind of beer is not my cup of tea. But my rating is based on what I expect from this kind of beer.
Right.
And I don't know. Like I said, maybe the aftertaste doesn't bother me because I've had plenty of wines, plenty of whiskeys that, that barnyard taste that I get is a common descriptive term when wine and whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it just doesn't bother me, or I'm just not getting it as hard as you guys are. But to me, this is a lager. It's a light beer. I could drink 8 of these and not give a shit. The same way I could drink 8 Miller Lights and not give a shit. I gave it a bad score. But I couldn't go higher and I didn't want to go lower. I gave it a solid 8.0. It's
rookie score, but okay.
I know it's a rookie. I know it's a rookie score, but I didn't want to give it. It doesn't deserve an 8.1.
No.
And I felt like 7.9 was cheating it, so I was like, I got to give it an 8.0.
All right.
It's, in my opinion, dead nuts on a summertime lager.
Yeah.
Like, you put this in a cookout.
For me, I lose it in the aftertaste.
Yeah. Right.
That's where I like.
And that's fair.
In the nose, smells like a light beer to me.
I'm more surprised. I'm more surprised that you gave it in the 4s.
Yeah.
And I personally think you're full of shit. I think you're just riding the train of his aftertaste right now, instead of giving an honest to God Ben score. That's what I think you're doing.
But I mean, up front, tastes great. I lose it in the aftertaste.
And that's fair.
beer.
That's where I. That's where.
You can drink 8 of those.
That's where I lose it.
And not give a shit.
But again, I don't drink a lot of light beer anymore either. I don't.
Right. Neither do I.
I don't hardly drink any beer anymore. But even when I was drinking beer, I wasn't drinking light beer.
And see, we've always differed a little bit on that turn, in that realm, I guess.
That was kind of far.
When I'm drinking beer because I want to enjoy the beer, that's when I go. The Amber Bock is it's a good one, but it's the low end of good for me.
Yeah.
The Guinness, the stouts, I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm at.
This to me is no different than. Perfect example, I guess. Last night, my buddy called me. We had to use railroad ties to frame out a base for a shed that he purchased. Went out there, busted my ass. We're hurting, we're tired, we're sore. He brings out a tall boy Busch Light.
Now, you know what's
I don't
funny?
love Busch Light, but I drink Busch Light.
Right.
And at the time, it was like, oh, yeah, that feels good. If he would have brought one of these, I'd have been like, oh, yeah,
Now,
that
you know what's
feels
funny
good.
to me right now? Now I've had more than half of the beer, almost 3/4 of it now. The initial bad aftertaste is not as present now.
And you thought with the hot dog it matched up.
With the hot dog.
But my first taste, it hit me like, whoa, fuck.
Right.
But now I'm like, okay, I've got this much more
gone.
Now it's kind of like, well, that's gotten better. So, but again, I always rate my score on my initial.
Of course.
Yeah.
My initial first opinion.
But if you think about it, that to me is a key factor to light beers. Is the first one's never good.
Yeah.
The third one tastes pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And I dare say, you're going to argue with me on it, but I dare say that if I poured Bud Light into a glass and you were able to push yourself past the first one, at some point you're going to go, fuck yeah, give me another. It's just the kind of beer it is. It's not great beer. It never is.
Yeah.
So,
like I said,
so my 8.0...
That's one of your higher scores for a lager.
But it doesn't compare to an 8.0 in a dark beer.
No, it's a different.
You know what I
rating
mean?
scale.
But
It's
for a lager,
it's a different rating scale.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I mean, I could tell Earl ain't drinking a lot of beer anymore because that Amber Bock's still in there. When did I buy that for you?
A while back.
Yeah.
Still good. I mean, I'm
Still
drinking
good.
one right now. I mean, still good. It's been cold. Yeah. I just don't drink a lot of beer. I mean, I've really gone on.
Well, that's why you said, hey.
Palate.
Well, my palate. I'll drink a Guinness every now and then.
That's why you told me, hey, if you see it when it's out and about, buy it and I'll pay you back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't regret having. I'm enjoying one tonight. I'm enjoying this beer actually.
It's tough to find.
It's very tough to find. But it is
so happy.
that time, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yep.
And we'll be right back on some kind of radio show.
National beer will sing you the story of national beer.
And while I'm singing, I'd like to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
My, that sounds like the old troubadour.
Hi, Troop. Who your friend with the doily on his neck?
This is Lord Baltimore, first governor of Maryland.
Must be drumming up votes.
In 1670, the royal nominee, Lord Baltimore, with fish and hominy, laid great store by easy living that still prevails today.
There's shinkety oysters and crabs and clams, and there's fried chicken and Virginia hams. But for Ann's, they're only side dishes to serve with national beer.
National beer will pour out the story of national beer. And while we're about, we're proud to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime?
Everybody likes a rapper, really they do. It's luxury light, and it's pleasant for you. She's today's Muriel, mellow and right.
You're gonna like me, friend, I'm just your type.
Everywhere we go, they seem to like her shape. Firm and trim and handsome, so easy to take.
I'm today's new Muriel.
Only a dime.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime?
Muriel, I'm Muriel Cigar.
And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the real beer.
Mr. Gumbiner,
Yeah.
do you have trouble with your R's?
No. Why?
You're saying premium brewed in real beer. It's premium brewed in real beer.
Yeah, that's what I said. Premium.
No. See, you're saying premium with a W. It's premium with an R.
Premium.
No, that's what I mean. It's premium with an R. Premium. Or say R. Or premium, put a hard P.
Premium.
Oh,
yes,
premium,
yes,
real,
all right,
real,
thank you.
premium.
I think I have it.
Go ahead.
All right. And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the Beal Cheer.
Mr. Gumbiner?
I'm awfully sorry. Hi, neighbor.
Yes, sir.
I want some light, what's this beer? That beer that's, has that famous straight from the barrel taste in bottle, can, or on tap. What is it? It's got the name of a bay. What's this beer? Light but not too light. The beer that they say has that straight from the barrel taste. The taste of people who really know beer like best. What is that? What's this beer?
Well, what is it called?
Whoozy beer. Whatchamacallit beer? Beer. It's on the tip of my tongue. Who's-call-it beer?
I can't serve it to you if I don't know what it's called.
What do you call it? Straight from the barrel, light but not too light.
I know.
What's this? What is that called, that beer? What is it? What is the name?
I have no idea.
Double L light lager beer. One L for light and one for lager. Double L light lager beer. Light lager beer by Valentine. Light lager beer is here. So ask the man for a double L light lager beer.
Yes, light lager beer by Valentine is here. Double L proves a beer can be truly light and still give you the lager beer flavor you want. Say double L for a double treat.
Light lager beer by Valentine.
You're tuned in to some kind of radio show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on some kind of radio show.
Yes, we are. At least two of us are.
Two of us. Ben is he went to see A Man About a Dog, and Tony went to pick up Demon Spawn.
Demon Spawn.
Yeah. Demon Spawn. Otherwise affectionately known as Katie.
During the break, I'm getting text messages from my friend. Dude, you got to get out here. We're catching 16-inch crappie. Like, I hate you. Hate you.
I'm feeling the love right now. Anyway.
Anywho.
This week's show, baseball, hot dogs, and beer. I'm full of hot dogs right now. I've had a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Thank God this
It's
wasn't
good,
a
though.
hot dog eating competition.
Right?
Yeah. Anyway, I was thinking about next show.
Okay.
I think we need to do we need to do a wine snob show.
Wine snob.
I have plenty of wines.
Okay.
We could do a wine snob show. And that's what I think what we'll call it, is the wine snob show.
I had plenty of wine, and then I cooked Italian like 3 nights in a row, and every night I cracked open my wine. So I'm like, okay.
I got a good amount of wines for us to try.
I can come up with something.
Yeah.
I know a few good ones.
So we can do a wine snob night. Ben likes wine. You like wine. I like wine. So
Now, here's the only thing that we have to prepare for.
Yeah.
Okay? We have to keep Ben hydrated that night.
Yeah.
Because wine is a different drunk.
It is.
And a completely different
Oh, I think
hangover.
we keep some bottles of water on hand.
Oh, yeah. We have to hydrate that night.
Oh, absolutely. Because I mean, it's not going to be anything you'd make. Like, I'm definitely not going to drink bourbon beforehand.
No, we're not drinking beer, anything else.
No,
if we're doing it,
we're
it's
doing
a
wine.
wine
It's got to be a
show.
wine show. And I think maybe if we do anything complicated, like maybe do some cheese and crackers type of thing.
Yeah,
You know?
A full-on wine snob.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. A wine snob show. That'll be our next show.
Okay.
So, wine snob show.
So we'll do some cheese, crackers.
Yeah.
I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but I love it. My family loves it. Like, I'll do the Italian, the sliced mozzarella and tomato with basil,
Ooh,
salt,
now
and
that
pepper on
sounds
it.
good. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll bring that. So
Okay.
we'll do a full-on wine snob.
And I
show.
got wine, so I mean we're gonna have so we're gonna do a full on wine snob
I'll
show.
pick out a good Italian wine.
Okay.
Or at least what I
got a few choices we can
Okay.
try. I'm a member. I have a wine club membership.
Yeah.
And a lot of my wines are from there, so I have a couple we can choose from.
The one I can't even remember the name of it. It's been so long, but I think they stopped making it.
Yeah.
But
When we get done with the
Pinot-
show, we go upstairs. I'll show you.
Okay.
What I got saved so far. I got like 5 or 6 bottles.
But back when I was heavy into wine, there was a Pinot Noir.
Ben want to know red, white, or both. Well, we got to do white too. If you got whites, we can do whites. I'm a red guy, but
if we're gonna do white, we got to start with the white and move to the red.
to the red. You got to start white and go red.
And I mean, if we're going full on wine snob, like you really got to know your whites.
The last time I did wine, because Ben goes, it didn't end because some jackass said chug it. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean
No. We're not
chugging.
We're not going to get stupid.
No, this is not about getting stupid, but we're gonna do a wine show, and I promise I'm not going to drink bourbon beforehand either.
Yeah, and look, I've said this
And
the
this
last
gonna be,
couple of shows.
we're going to eat with it too, so it's not like we're going to just get stupid. That's not the whole point.
No, that's not the point at all. Like I said before, the Christmas show, I got stupid drunk, and it was evident.
Yeah.
The comeback show, I got stupid drunk, and it was evident. Last show, this show,
you've been good. I've been good.
I'm backing off.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Monster. I've got water in my thermos here.
I'm not drinking that much. Like I said, I had that one bad night.
Right.
I'm like, no, can't do that again.
And I mean, thankfully, I didn't get belligerent on the show, but I was clearly. I was really, really drunk, and the thing that gets me is, I don't drink like that.
No.
On a normal basis.
You were cutting loose.
But I was cutting loose on 2 celebratory shows.
Yeah.
So when we do a wine show, I do not want to get hammered.
No, and that's not the whole idea, because we don't want to get hammered. That's not the idea of the show. We want to, basically what we want to do is be a tasting, basically.
Ben said, can we have candles? No, Ben. This is not a romantic date. Little fucking fruit. Ben, yes.
Ben wants a triple wicker.
God.
Can we have candles? Ben, do you want like place settings and everything too? So we you think we should like dress up like snobs, wine snobs?
Oh my God, we should.
You think we should?
We should. I mean, at very least, because waist down, they can't see us.
Yeah.
Shirt and tie.
Oh, absolutely.
We should snob it up.
We should snob it up for that show. We should. Tony will still be in his jersey.
I don't even know if I have a dress shirt that fits my.
I don't think I have
anymore.
a dress shirt that fits me either anymore.
It's only right for wine night. Yeah. No, candles are not a requirement for wine. You're Italian. You.
Dad.
Oh, I want to hit him.
Dad.
What?
If you're gonna dress like fancy.
We don't have to dress. We don't have to, but I think it'd be fun to do like a wine show.
I will give you my big black sun hat.
Because we're not doing.
We said dressing up and bougie, not flipping gay.
But it's bougie.
It's not bougie for a guy.
It can't be.
Why do I get a visual of you in a big sun hat?
Please.
I
get this visual in my head right now of Mike in a sun hat.
Well, to be fair, last year when we went to Lake Erie, I bought a sun hat.
You bought
like a straw hat. And I wore it at the lake. I didn't care.
Fancy one, like big, dramatic. We can give you one of the ones with like the moon things on them. I don't know what it's called.
No, we absolutely
Munch,
cannot.
You're giving work an advertisement. Yeah. I'll send Mike a bill. I don't think he'd like that too much. Probably
Okay,
not.
so no, we're not going to dress up to do the wine show.
No.
We are not doing candles.
But we are going to be an
However-
every man's view.
Yeah.
Of wine. I appreciate good wine.
Oh, of course. I love wine.
I love wine. I absolutely love wine. Like I said, I'm a member of a wine club, and I get 2 bottles a month. Matter of fact, I got 2 bottles ready. I have to pick up.
There we go.
But I have 6 upstairs, so 6 or 7 upstairs.
I used to have, I don't know, probably 20, 30 bottles.
Yeah.
But over the years,
Yeah.
drank them all.
Like I said, when we get done at 10, I'll show you what I've got so far. I got a few. I got a few good ones.
Nice.
And these are all ones I've had, and I enjoy them. And I've had them all, so they're all good.
Now, are they from like different wineries or
one winery?
One winery.
Cooper's Hawk Winery.
Okay.
And that's where I have that's where my wine clubs are. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a member there, so I get 2 bottles a month, and I have 2 tastings a month.
I'll bring a nice Chianti.
Yeah. Ben's gonna be like, so can we have an ice wine with it at the end? And ice wine's good. I like ice wine.
They are good, but
they're like too sweet. Well, I like them that's like dessert wine.
That's really exactly what it is.
That's a dessert wine, and that shit's dangerous too if you drink enough.
Yes, it is.
Very.
Here's where we're gonna have to put a rule on Ben though, because he's done this in the past, and there's really nothing wrong with it. But he's gonna go out of his way to find a wine that's like bourbon barrel aged or something.
Right.
Just get standard wines.
Right.
You know?
I like the standard stuff, you know.
I already know if I can find it, there's a Syrah that I'm going to try to find. And I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't really... I think the only thing I have at home still is mead.
You have some mead at home?
I do have some mead at home, but if we're doing a snobby wine review, mead doesn't really count.
Mead don't count, but we could make it count.
I mean, it's honey wine. It's still wine.
Honey
but
wine's, I love it.
It doesn't compare
I like a good
to...
mead. I like a good mead.
Oh, I love mead.
I love mead. Hi, Munch.
Anywho, so that's our next show then, huh?
Yeah. Wine snob night.
Cheese, crackers. I'll do the mozzarella. Mozzarella. Mozzarella and tomatoes.
And the sun
I
hat.
am not wearing the sun hat.
I'm bringing the sun hat.
I won't bring you.
I'll find a way. I can get
Sun
in the
hat.
trunk.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I
She'll-
have a spare key.
She'll hide underneath.
You'll get all the
Haha.
hair and I'll
We found out the spare key doesn't work because it needs a battery. Ha!
Look, listen.
Ben's ready for
You'll get
wine
all the
night.
way here.
He wants candles.
I want freaking candles with wine night, damn it. Who would I want candles with wine night?
Us?
Italians. You add a couple just...
I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal that's going to end this right here and right now.
Okay.
I will wear the sun hat the whole show if you let me break up you and your boyfriend tonight.
No!
Then no sun hat.
I'm still bringing the sun hat.
Nope. Then I'm calling your boyfriend.
Ben will wear it. Ben will wear it.
I don't want my sun hat.
With my candles on the table when I'm drinking.
Ben will wear. Oh, he said it with the candles on the table and everything. He'd wear the sun.
Fine, we'll bring.
Yeah.
We'll bring candles, Ben. What scent do you want?
What scent? I got all the
Some candles for wine night.
What scent?
It doesn't matter what scent.
It
just
does
candles.
matter because the scent of the candle is going to mess with the scent of the wine.
Yeah.
Okay, candles with no scent.
No, because then it really is a date, and I don't want you kissing me on my neck.
Okay. You know what?
You know, it would make an interesting video
We'll get the
to see you
battery.
guys sipping wine. I can take the video now. There's candle right between you guys.
Oh, God.
You know what? If no one wears a sun hat, I'll wear the sun hat.
That's fine. You can wear a sun hat all day long.
I'll wear the sun hat and I'll sit in the corner. I won't show my face. I'll just be the eerie background.
Listen to me, child. If not for the relationship between me and your mother, you wouldn't be here. Why do you keep trying to make me gay?
I'm not! Wait, whoa, where did that come from?
The sun hat.
Are you not a part of this conversation?
No.
If it wasn't for me being a straight man, you wouldn't be here. Stop trying to get me to do gay shit.
I didn't! I said I would wear the sun hat and I would sit in the corner. That's all I
I didn't
said.
know wearing a hat.
How about sit in the corner and shut your mouth?
You know you can't get me to do that. I'm too loud.
Ben, I know the sun hat she's talking about. It's gay.
Is it the one that goes like a mile out and like?
Practically.
There you go, Ben. That's the look you need.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that'd be a great. I got it.
Oh God.
Put the candle between you guys. Put the sun hat on Ben, and have a little bit of wine.
Are we gonna have him twirling spaghetti and going, and me just drawing back my fist?
And you're going.
No.
Oh no. There's a line we don't cross on this show. So
I like wine night.
So wine night.
So no.
Wine snob night. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, don't go
wine
for
snob show.
Don't go for any weird wines, is what I'm saying.
That's
like,
fine.
Go for your standard wine.
Wine snob show.
So because the one that I did get
Yeah.
when we were doing it was a bourbon aged wine.
And there's nothing wrong with that,
No,
but
for wine night, well, I do have a couple.
now
in
before I say this next part, because yours will be the exception, but where's your wine from?
Where's it from?
Yeah. Is it an Ohio winery?
No, it's an Ohio winery, but it's not exactly made here. They ship it in. They're a nationwide conglomerate.
Okay.
So they bring in there's wines that they make all over the world. Okay, but they make them. You know, they have some Italian wine, they have some California wines. So they have, but it's all stuff they make, and they import it to all their locations.
Okay.
Thanks, Tony.
Then here's what I'm going to say. Yours being the exclusion. Rule number 2, no Ohio wines.
No.
There are some good ones, don't get me wrong.
But see, this is not made in Ohio.
And that's why I'm saying, like, there's some good ones, but they don't compare. Like, if you get an Ohio Cabernet, it doesn't taste like a California or any other damn state.
Italy?
True.
Are we going state or country or both?
You can do either or.
Okay.
You know, you got to try if you ever get a chance. If you get to New York, ice wine.
We were just talking about ice wine.
Oh,
I love ice wine.
You don't have to go to New York to get ice wine. Like, no, you can find it here.
Well, the wine club I'm a member of, you can get ice wine. Cooper's Hawk.
Okay.
You can find New York ice wine here.
Yeah.
Like,
Ice wine is
because we had ice get it
phenomenal.
when we got Niagara Falls. We had ice
It's like
off on the
it's
way
like
back.
drinking pure honey. I mean, that's how good that stuff is.
well, I don't know if you were listening while you were out there.
No,
but
I didn't have my phone.
Next show is
Wine
going to be a
snob night.
wine snob show.
Okay.
So we're going to do wine. We're actually going to do cheese, crackers, like hors d'oeuvres type stuff.
like a charcuterie
Maybe
board.
a charcuterie board. Yeah, there we go. We can do that. And then
I'll bring the Boone's Farm.
I've even got the boards. Like
yeah. Well,
I'm willing to bet you Ben's never had Boone's Farm. Have you?
Ben wants his candles, and he wants his mood lighting and all that stuff too. Would you like some
lighting.
light piano music in the background too to make it feel like a piano bar?
That would help a little bit. That would make the vibe,
Yeah.
Italian wine night vibe, a little better.
Ben, can you get any gayer? I don't want to ask because you're going to prove to me you can.
Happy Easter!
this Pinot Noir is delicious.
More comments from the peanut gallery.
Well, you
Thanks,
kind of started it.
All right. So we got next show figured out.
Next show is figured out.
Now you want to know a wine to avoid, and I'm not talking Boone's Farm, Lambrusco.
Oh.
My mom would buy that stuff by the case.
That shit's disgusting.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God, that's rule number 3. No box wines.
Yeah.
No.
Ew, no.
Loriana has memorized my bit.
That whole bit has been memorized by a lot of people.
And what?
Memorial Day, 4th of July.
I'm famous in small circles.
Yeah.
And you know what? What you said, next show. Water and hydration.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hydrate. And I will. That's the
And
show.
no
I will
other-
not have bourbon
and
before
no
the show.
other-
No, we're
alcohol.
not doing
No.
any other alcohol.
No, just
wine.
wine.
Just it's gonna be a
Because
wine.
wine's
day.
one thing you cannot mix with anything
You
else.
can't.
I
no.
mean, you can.
You can.
It's hard. Yeah, you don't want to do it though.
And a wine drunk is a horrible hangover.
It's a completely different kind of drunk.
Yeah.
It hits you faster, it hits you harder, and the hangover is epic.
It's all about if you space it out enough and you don't go stupid, you know.
But if we literally have a charcuterie board here in the middle of the table,
We'll be fine.
and water, and we're snacking and
Yeah.
hydrating throughout, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Stand up.
And stand up from time to time.
And then we what we could do with these wines, and we can review them as we go, and it'd be, of course, be a different rating scale for us.
Yeah.
Because wine is a much different rating scale than, say, the beer that we do. So it's definitely a much different rating scale for
And
us.
I have definitely been through the wine snob phase of my life.
Yeah.
So I have not higher, but different standards than Ben might have for what is good and what is not.
Yeah.
With me, I mean, here's where I'm with a good wine. I like a good dry wine.
I love a good dry wine.
Yeah.
You give me a sweet wine and maybe a glass if it's good.
Yeah.
More than that, and I'm not interested.
Yeah.
It's no Moscato for Mike.
I'm mid to dry. Like
A glass
can't
is
do
good.
sweet.
Yeah. I like it. See, I did buy a sweet red when I was there, and to me, it's like drinking Welch's grape juice. With
Sometimes,
alcohol in it,
yeah.
and that's about what it is, And I drank it. I bought it for Lori because I took Lori up there the one time.
Right.
She liked it. She liked the sweet. She drank the sweet red, And she don't drink, but she drank a glass of the sweet red. She liked it, so I bought. She was, "Can you give me a bottle of that?" Sure. So I bought her the bottle of that. She took one glass out of it, and the rest of it was like, "Well, somebody better drink this shit because I know it ain't gonna get drank." So I drank it.
Who's drinking the sake? No. That's rice wine.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
different-
not wine.
Yeah.
I know.
See, so like I have a phase, and it's more like during winter when I'm like in that wine mood.
Yeah.
But we really haven't had a winter this.
No, man.
year.
Like here's where I'm at.
We had plenty of cold.
When it gets nicer weather, I switch to the whites.
Right.
But it gets cold, I want the reds. But you know what? We really haven't been like warm yet, so
Right.
I think a little bit of red
But see,
wine.
I've
I have
also
4 bottles.
I'm
from
also
last
used
year.
to pairing red with food. So
Yeah.
on the hottest day of the summer,
Yeah.
you give me a good steak, I can enjoy a red wine with
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
that. My God, this chair, I can feel it every couple seconds. It
Lowers
dip,
on you?
dip. I'm like, God dang it!
Maybe because it knows how short you truly are, Mike.
I am short, but this chair's. Anyway,
That
Yeah,
chair's had some use.
Yes,
normally,
it has.
white wine is usually seafood.
Yes.
Like seafood,
Chicken.
Or
Yeah.
white or
That's the thing with wine is, and what you're saying is not wrong, but it's not so much a time of year or weather. It's food pairings
Yeah.
that wine is based off of.
Hell, people make a good living off that. Wine sommeliers.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, you do a good chicken parmesan where you're using spaghetti and red sauce and everything. It goes good with a good red wine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you would think white with chicken, but
you
good
the,
red
the
wine
tomato
fits
sauce
in.
because
Exactly.
it's a tomato sauce.
I mean, generally, the only 2 kinds of wine that I do like when I would drink wine is either a Chianti or a Shiraz.
Good stuff.
You have me thinking now, since we're not doing Ohio and we're doing out of state or out of country.
Doing
And,
whatever. yeah.
and there's a whole variety.
There's so much wine out
There's
there,
so-
man. I mean, there's so many different wines.
Because the
So
big 2
here's-
countries in Europe to do wine are Italy and France.
Right.
Everything else, this is pretty much, I mean, you might
well,
have some.
like I said, when we get done, I'll show you what ones I got.
Oh, you show me which one. You have a.
So let's go
stock
over the
up
rules
there.
again.
About 6 or 7 bottles.
Yeah.
Nothing
Standard wines. And I'm just going to list a few right now, but standard wines. So, Cabernet, Merlot,
crazy. Yeah.
Syrah, Pinot, stuff like that. Okay, nothing no barrel
White
bourbon
Zinfandel?
Yeah,
barrel
no.
aged.
Which
A white Zin
that's-
would be good.
Have you ever had a Cab Zin? I got
Uh-uh.
one of. I have a Cab Zin up there.
I don't remember if I have or not, to be honest.
Well, I'll get you to try this Cab
Okay.
Zin. It's quite good. It's
So-
one of my favorites, actually.
Standard wines.
Yes, standard wine.
Rule number 2: no Ohio,
No
wines,
Ohio
just
wines.
because it's such an obscure flavor profile in most cases, and they're mostly sweet.
Yeah.
Right.
Rule number 3: no excessively cheap or box wines.
Yeah.
Okay,
No Wild Ash Rose.
right?
No
Wine,
Lambrusco.
wine. It has to be wine.
I know where I'm going to get it.
And recommendation number 1 is if you're looking for other states, don't try to get creative and go, ooh, I found a Michigan wine.
No.
Do
your wine.
Get a California.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know, your
get
wine
someplace
country.
that's known for
Yeah.
reds, known for
Maple-
whites.
Maple Valley.
Don't get
you know.
creative on the location, and we'll have a good mix of wine.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll show you guys what I got. Now we can actually select those tonight for next week. Why I already since I have them here. So.
I have a place where I'm going to go get some.
But I got some decent ones up there, and I've tried every one of them that I have that I bought. I've had them
Right.
at the tastings, and I picked them up because I liked them. So Here's some good ones.
Now, one I want to try is Ménage à Trois. There's an actual wine called Ménage à Trois. I've tried them.
My opinion, it's
I've done it, but I've never had the wine.
In my opinion, there was nothing special about it. It was drinkable.
Yeah, there's a local.
Now, Greg Norman makes wine too, doesn't he? Australian wine?
I believe so.
I think so.
I believe so. I know, like, don't get a barefoot. That's fucking cheap.
Yeah.
No shit. Sure.
And I think that's an Ohio wine. Anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I could be wrong on that.
No, I have my little Italian store that has wine.
Davidas.
If we wanted to, yours don't count. Wine Club, that doesn't count. So, for me and you purchasing wine, we can set a rule of $15 or more.
That's fair with me.
Every one of mine, all the wines I got, if I was to buy them retail, they're over $22
Yeah,
a piece.
I mean,
The only way that I can say you can go less than $15, like the one I have in mind, it's a Syrah. It's exceptionally good. I think it's $20 a bottle, but for some reason my brain is going, what if it's 12? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was really good.
And we only need to get one, right?
So I guess that's the
One
thing.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
need more than one.
Alright.
Yeah, you get one, I'll get one.
And we'll pick one of mine.
That's fine.
If
Fair
Tony
enough.
wants to bring one, I know you don't often drink, so I...
And if we want to get a fourth one, I mean, we can pick one of my
Right.
second ones. I got plenty.
No, I'll bring one.
So $15 or more.
Yeah.
You can go lower than 15 if you personally know it's of value.
Yeah. And
How's
then
that?
we'll do some cheeses and things like that.
Cheeses.
Yeah.
I like it.
Get a nice little smoked Gouda. Oh yeah, now
Maybe some chocolate.
There's some chocolate. Yeah.
Bring some brie.
Stuff you pair. You know?
Yeah.
And it's all about pairing. So anyway, let's
All
take
right,
our
let's
break.
take our break.
Last break of the night, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Some kind of radio show coming at you here live on all sorts of places on social media. Stay tuned.
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Just thought I should make a change. Well, actually, it's my wife's idea.
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Would you care for a...
Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos. Cigars, cigarettes, Tiparillos.
Tiparillos by Robert Burns. The modern smoke found at all the right places with all the right people.
Okay, the Mets behind. The last
Bunt.
inning, Met on second and third.
Lay
One
down.
out.
Heads up.
The Mets up at the
Bunt, baby.
The count's 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunt.
Pitcher steps up on the mound, checks the runners. It's a tense moment. Here's the windup. The pitch. And it's a line drive. The shortstop makes the catch. Looks to second. It's a double play. A double play. It's all over for the Mets. The ball game's over.
I told you to bunt! They never listen to me!
A great play, ladies and gentlemen.
In New York City, everybody's an expert, whether it's baseball or beer. There are 302 beers trying to make it in New York today, but only one has made it to the top. The rich, dry lager, Rheingold. In this town, either you have it or you don't.
Why don't they ever listen to me?
Refreshing. Hills of lakes and sunset breezes dance and sparkle in each glass bowl. Have the beer refreshing. Have the beer refreshing. Refreshingly yours from the land of sky blue waters.
Have you read the label?
Sure.
Have you taken a look?
Sure.
The story behind the label reads like an open book.
It seems to me you have excellent reading taste.
Where there's life, there's fun.
Have you read the label? Let me put it this way. Do you know of any other beer so proud of its ingredients, it prints them plainly on every can and bottle? Next time, make it Bud. Budweiser, king of beers.
Sure.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
All right, we're back. Now we're back. Final 24 minutes of the program tonight. Some Kind of Radio Show coming at you live on, of course, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook Live, we're on Twitch, we're on X, which is formerly Twitter, and we ended up going back to Kick. And I'll tell you why we went back to Kick. Because I tried putting us on Daily Motion last week.
How did that work out?
It didn't work for shit.
Oh.
Didn't work out very well at all. So, Kick, we do broadcast over to Kick, so 5 different places simultaneously, which is kind of cool.
We're live and worldwide.
World. Hey, Earl.
Yo.
You know what we should do one of the nights after one of these shows?
Hmm.
Do some kind of kids show tribute.
Oh, God. Just throw you guys on there and say, hey, hi, guys.
Hi, guys. It's the Kid Show.
We're here to talk about...
Not kid stuff anymore.
Not kid stuff anymore. We did like 5 episodes.
We're going to talk about bras and periods.
I hope you enjoy. How you guys did that show for?
We did it for a year.
A year.
That's what I thought.
Did it for a year.
I did it before Kaylee came on, and that was.
Well, because it was you two and Alex every so often, right?
It was me and Alex originally, and then Kaylee, Alex, and I. But at some point, Katie joined for a while.
Katie joined for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike ran the board.
Yeah, because you're like, have fun, Mike.
Yeah. I'll sit in the office.
Enjoy
anyone needs
your
me.
hangover from the night before. Oh, no, that was on... Well...
We did the show on Friday. We did the kids show on Sunday.
Oh, good point. Yeah, so...
Yeah, we didn't... because we
Hey, I used to be there 3 nights a week.
Well, but Mike and Aaron did their show on Saturday night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
The many incarnations of whatever it was.
So, Mike, you missed it.
I did it when you were gone.
So, Kaylee thought of the idea of they want to like bring back the kids show. I'm like, great.
We just want to do like a little thing at the end, like shows.
A tribute.
Yeah, a tribute to the kids show. I'm like, great. So, we're going to talk about bras and periods.
Right?
Not so much kids' topics anymore.
No.
So yesterday I was watching Dora and my menstrual cramps were just out of control.
I said, hey, welcome to the kids show.
No, we're gonna talk about adult Dora.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Adult Dora?
Oh, my God.
Stare about this guy until it's
Swiper, no swiping. Stop it, Swiper. Don't stop. I said don't stop.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. I got some embarrassing shit here.
And
And the name of the book is Tiger Tales.
So anyway,
I remember my niece liked that show, but I finally got her convinced to say, Dora, the illegal immigrant.
You're a great uncle.
She was here legally. It was her cousin Diego that wasn't.
Yeah.
I forgot about Diego.
Dora the Explorer. We got to explore a way to get Diego across the border illegally.
Can't forget about the maps.
What was in that backpack?
Stuff and things.
She was a mule for the cartels.
Can I just say, this girl was so creative. She put boots on a monkey and named said monkey Boots.
Boot.
Yeah.
Well, you want to see embarrassing?
What else to call him?
Here's embarrassing.
No!
Yes.
Little Loriana. The hell with Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going to say that right here, right now.
Oh, you know what I gotta do?
I have a video for you guys.
Oh, wait a minute.
I got him
Hold on.
VR.
Okay.
I have to do this. I have to do this.
Well,
Facebook.
While Earl is looking this up, I'm going to do a shameless. I'm going to do a shameless plug. In the next week, we're actually recording tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be released Monday, and then I'll be able to get it on all platforms this week.
Cool.
But Kaylee and I are starting a podcast called Pop Signal. It's a pop culture podcast, and me and my daughter are starting that. So look for it within the next week. I figure it's going to take me a couple days to get it on all platforms, but it'll be out there. So, yeah, shameless plug.
Here you go.
So, let's see. Where's that one?
I kind of...
And while he's looking that up, another shameless plug. If you know about our other show, Vices, it's been on a hiatus for some time. But Earl and I have been... Excuse me. Earl and I have been talking about it. We've got some ideas. And we're going to find a way to bring it back and keep it going nonstop without having to worry about a cigar every show. Because that was kind of the problem, is we didn't have a place that we could smoke every show.
Right.
So we're reworking it a little bit, but Vices will be back as well.
Absolutely.
And if you want like a backyard where nobody's gonna bitch at you, I got a cement patio behind my house. Just gotta
Perfect.
bring some chairs by and.
All right, that'll be an option.
Okay. If anyone wants to check out my Facebook,
Oh, God.
I'm sharing these videos to embarrass my kids, just because I can.
Back in the day.
Loriana used to go by Anna Mac.
Anna Mac.
Anna Mac back in the day.
Princess Calculator.
Anna Mac.
Princess Calculator.
Anna Mac.
You went by Anna Mac in this.
And I had an alias of Princess Calculator.
Yeah.
Remember Princess Calculator?
Done forgot about it already.
Done forgot about it.
So anyway, I shared it on my Facebook. That way you guys want a good laugh. Yeah. Just because that's what I do. Is find ways to embarrass my kids.
That's what we do as fathers.
Yes.
Embarrassments.
Oh, Ben, we got videos of you too.
Oh, darn.
And unfortunately, we have embarrassing videos of all of us at some point.
Yes.
Or another.
Well, I was watching that funny video I shared with everyone a couple weeks ago. You trying to record a promo at the old station? That was entertainment.
Wait, did you actually record it? Like, videoed it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
buddy.
me doing a promo?
Yes.
Oh, boy. What? For what?
For Ben and Friends.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that
became
show
Ben and
lasted
Friend.
longer than it should have. Yeah, Ben. What friends? I mean, Derek was a loyal, helpful friend in that.
We had a few shows back in the day that went longer than they probably should have.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just a handful.
But hey, we were trying to do something.
Yeah, you know. Matter of fact, I think I shared it. Where did I share it? Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, Ben and Friends was A, the worst thing possible, and B, the worst show thought of.
I think the best was my buddy Sean wanted to do it. He thought he was buying a commercial. Then he got mad. I'm not allowed to advertise my store. No, you ain't what you're here for.
Nope.
I don't want to do this no more. All right.
I think the sports show was one of the...
Oh, here it is right here.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was when you had the 8-ball microphone, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, he was doing some kind of radio show promo here. This is how bad it is. Wrong. Wrong. Jesus. Ben, you look 12 there.
I do.
Yeah, keyword Eastern.
Western.
You mean Pacific? Western time.
Western.
Yeah. How sober away!
That was right. Oh, man, that was...
That was right when we opened the station.
And that was after working at the factory, and I just come straight down.
What the hell? Earl McCune knew radio.
Let's take another take, Ben. Are you sure I should sit down? Well, you were making me nervous standing there. He's got to look away. Hell, I had to look away.
I can't look at the camera.
I can't look at anything.
Hey, this is Ben from the Crazy Crew on some kind of radio show. We're on 8 to midnight Eastern Time, right after we're done with bingo.
Comments.
Oh, that was my favorite part of the night right there.
Yeah. That was great. But yeah,
If I
I
recorded-
did. I put that on our, if you want to watch it, our little group chat. I actually shared it there. So
See, now...
scroll back up like a few days.
I could, I did, oh, you sent that in the group chat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where the
buddy.
hell was I?
Oh, apparently not
I
paying
hate to do
attention.
this, but I'll be back. The water's hitting.
Uh-oh.
Water's hitting.
We need to start having a bucket with a
Yeah.
funnel and a tube.
We just need a urinal over here.
Yeah.
That would just complete this basement. See, that was back in the day when, like, recording shit, like, I was not good at it. Now,
Yeah.
like, when
You can do it now.
now I could do it now.
Yeah.
You were still a newbie at that point. Yeah. You were only on like a few months at the old place, and then you came over with us over there.
And I was like, oh, I'm recording, what the fuck?
What am I doing?
But now it's like, okay.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Happy.
Don't
gotta
forget
go
to hide your eggs in the toilet.
Make sure you get your carrots for the Easter bunny.
Make sure you get your carrots for the leprechaun.
Get your
It's the pot of gold. Get it right.
Get your
Gotta set out milk and cookies for the tooth fairy.
You're not gonna live this shit down ever.
Make sure you give your
Oh.
shamrocks to your Valentine.
Make sure you give your
shamrocks to your...
Wow, Mike's missing all this. Holy shit! Shots fired. Wow.
And then we gotta eat sauerkraut on Halloween and give out candy.
Better carve your pumpkin for Labor Day.
We gotta set up
Oh.
We gotta carve our trees for the Easter. We gotta carve a tree for the pumpkin king.
You're not gonna live this shit down ever, Ben. Ever.
I'm gonna be.
We gotta go remember our troops on Halloween.
I'm gonna be 45, and we're still gonna be doing this show, and I'm gonna have those two lunatics.
Dude, I'm 46 and I'm still doing this show.
Yeah, wait until
I'm 50.
Yeah, wait until I'm 40, and we're all still doing this show.
Oh God, no. Yeah, you know our shows will be out. Metamucil. Oh, so you missed it. You totally missed it,
You
Mike.
literally walked away, and they just started hounding.
By the way, don't give your shamrocks to your Valentine. What was the other one?
Don't forget to carve your trees.
Don't forget to carve your trees. Don't forget to send out milking cookies for the tooth fairy.
We gotta go remember our troops on Halloween and set up fireworks.
Pretty much.
Shamrocks for your Valentine,
Yeah,
though.
That's
pretty good.
a great one.
We gotta go put some carrots in the pot for the leprechaun.
Oh, God.
I said that when I turned 40, and we're still doing this show, those lunatics are still gonna hound me and hold that against me.
Well, you can change it if you would just stop doing that dumb shit.
That was the one-time thing, and I've been hounded for since.
It's because you carry that mentality with you every show and every time. Hey, thanks for listening to some kind of radio show.
You know, somebody listened. I'll show somebody your video the other day, right? From that one. Somebody goes, "My God, that sounds like SpongeBob."
The new SpongeBob.
But the thing is when we talk off air, you don't act like that. I mean, the rest of us ramp up a little bit when we're on air. We bring out, like, a more wild personality to some degree. You, for whatever reason, turn into a gay 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That can't get his holidays right. Or you drink yourself into a diabetic coma. There's no in-between for you. And all we're saying is, just find the man in you, buddy.
Yeah.
Find your inner man.
Yes,
Happy
please.
Easter tomorrow, guys.
See, there you go.
Hippity
That's better.
hippity hop.
Sounds like you're from Montana, but hey, whatever.
Fuck yeah. I'd move out there.
You wouldn't know what the fuck to do out there.
No, I wouldn't.
There ain't shit in Montana.
A lot of woods.
Land, farms.
Flat.
Flat.
Deadly aminals.
You could almost be on the
Bears.
Dakota side of Montana, look across the state and see Idaho. That's how flat it is.
Hey, you are ho, so you would know.
He really tried on that one.
Yeah.
Tried.
It was an effort.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a foul.
It was a
ball,
D
but-
minus, but we'll get you.
Foul ball.
Just a bit outside.
Tried the corner and missed by a mile.
Strike two.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why back in the 90s, Interstate 90 the speed limit sign used to read reasonable and prudence. And that's all it said. And at night it was 80 miles an hour.
I've noticed there's really no speed limit nowadays in Ohio.
No, there is.
There are limits, but there's
limits, but no
there's
one
suggestions.
follows- Yeah, they're. Oh my god.
Suggestions.
Yeah, no one follows them. Everyone goes about 95 to
Oh,
100.
you see, you're gonna start something with that. There.
I'm old and tired, dude.
Yeah, I understand.
I work too much.
Drive the turnpike if you
I
want to.
understand.
I'm doing 80 on the turnpike, and I'm getting, like, people flying by me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you don't care if you get a ticket on the turnpike. You pay a fine, but there's no points on a turnpike ticket.
I'm on 90, which speed limit is 65, and there's people going like 85, 90.
Yeah. Get your occasional asshole or two in their Challenger or Charger.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
most of them are V6s.
Guess we're just going to play the lane game now, eh?
Pretty much. Canadian now?
Eh?
Eh?
Eh? Eh? Canadian boy? Eh?
Could you imagine?
No.
A Canadian
When the hell did
Asian.
we switch to NASCAR?
It's same channel.
It just keeps throwing different stuff out.
Welcome to TV. It goes
Dude,
from-
every 30 seconds, this chair drops an inch, and I can feel it.
You're fat.
I am fat, but like this is ridiculous.
It's starting to.
Chair's just giving out on you.
My office chair at work does the same thing. Like I'll be sitting at my desk if I have a paperwork day. I'll be at my desk doing shit, and all of a sudden, just feel it going down. Like motherfucker. I have to put it back up. Be there for a little bit while. You just feel it kind of inching down. You can feel like that little vibrate as it goes down.
I can see
I'm
the
not
paper.
getting that. I'm getting like.
Mine goes. Yeah, that's what mine does.
I'm getting
the
closer.
hydraulics are giving out on
I'm
it.
getting closer to the paperwork that I'm doing. Wow.
Yeah.
I can see it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old people jokes.
Old people jokes. Yeah, I could see us doing this show at like 60-ish.
That's what I'm saying. We're just gonna keep
We'll be
going.
sitting around. Okay, tonight's topic: Metamucil or Benefiber?
As long as I'm not doing this show at 80, because who wants to sit on Papa's pee-pee? Mike, no! Shut up!
Gonna be doing this show until all of the children. You two are gonna be great.
I don't think I'm gonna make it to 60. What are you talking about?
You guys are gonna be grandpas. We're gonna be doing, and we'll have screaming children down here too.
If by the time we're 60, we're still doing this show and we don't have an off-site studio, even just for our own uses, not as a business, we need to hang it up.
Yeah.
Game.
We had an offsite studio.
Yeah, once.
Once.
It was nice.
It was nice.
You said one time. You said one time a big hit.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like South Park.
Because, man.
Sounds like
drugs
Cartman.
are you on?
We
Sounds
still
like
have-
Cartman.
We still
My
have
God, what
4
kind of
minutes,
shit are you
folks.
taking? 4 minutes, and that's what we. Why?
I don't know. I say we wrap it 4 minutes early. We're struggling here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, make sure
To stay out Papa's pee-pee.
Christmas.
Pappy made bank. Like,
Let's sing the Pledge of Allegiance. We gotta sing the Star Spangled Banner.
It's time to go to bed so the Easter Bunny can bring us treats.
Ben, are you expecting treats tomorrow? Did you put out your carrots this morning?
I pledge allegiance to the Bunny of Easter
I need to make sure I put all my carrots.
and all of Santa's reindeer.
I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and he was telling me a story about when he was kids. The night before Easter, he went and cooked a rabbit. Said the Easter Bunny's not bringing his shit anymore. I got his ass.
Years ago, I went over to my friend's house, and their kid was my godson. Well, like we were all supposed to do like a big Easter cookout. It was nice out.
Yeah.
Well, my buddy goes, "I'm gonna mow the backyard real quick." Little rabbit stuck its head up. He mowed over that.
Oh!
There was rabbit blood, fur, everything everywhere. We were supposed to do an Easter egg hunt, and he's going, "What the fuck are we gonna do? I just killed the damn Easter bunny." Of course, I'm in the other room just dying laughing. No help to him in his panic state because I can't help but laugh. Like, you just ruined your son, dude. Your son's gonna go in the backyard. "What's this, Daddy?" Peter Rabbit's on the fence in the house, and oh my God!
Tisket, a tasket, a rabbit head in the basket.
It was bad enough that I just figured out rabbits don't lay eggs, but you killed the fucking rabbit, Daddy.
It's supposed to be for kids. Okay, let's finish this out. Star Spangled Banner and Happy good New Year.
Happy good. Happy good New.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
What are you on?
Ben, did you shove those carrots up your butt before you put them out?
What the fuck?
And things just took a turn,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
I hope everyone has
Wow.
a great Easter Sunday tomorrow.
Alrighty then.
She definitely. That's my kid. I can
Yeah,
tell you
that is
yeah,
your
with that
child,
Kind of, the kind
yes.
of shit that she says.
Yeah.
And that she's definitely your kid with the shit she says.
Yes.
Oh God.
And those two together.
We can't deny them, dude.
No.
Like fathers, like daughters.
Oh yeah.
Can you see?
Okay.
My
On that note, it's time to get off.
It's
of
time
here.
to go.
Next show, Wine Snob Show.
Wine
See
Snob.
everybody in 2 weeks. Happy America.
She's continuously trying to make fun of Ben, but she's hitting a wall.
Night, everybody.
Night.